in this one. We made mention four-time face of the Boomers this season, beat them 46-39 at the beginning of the year. Took them down 57-48 in the Chickasha tournament, and then it was 47-42 back on January 20th. That
all single-digit games.
All single-digit games, right? So that's a big deal for the girls there. And on the boys' side, we mentioned the fifth time tonight against the Eagles. And you look at that, maybe not as kind in terms of the close scores. It was 69-48 the first matchup, 57-36 the second time around, 66-54. That would be the closest game of the season. And then you had the 64-39 loss in the Buckle of the Wheat Belt tournament there. So that's how it stacks up.
Just pointing out those scores real quick about on the boys' side. That shows you how good that Weatherford Eagles defense is.
Yes.
Because we've seen all year, our boys can get out and run, and they can score the basketball at a very efficient rate for the most part. And that Weatherford Eagle defense, it's called the Eagles' Nest for a reason. I mean, they play some great defense. They play some good complementary defense as well. So, I mean, that's a tough boys squad. They've been winning a lot of games all year long. So, losing to them is not the worst thing to put on your resume.
Well, when we talk about defense, and that will certainly be the focus tonight. How about this, Ely? The Weatherford Eagles, first on the girls' side, only allowing 42 points per game, only allowing their opponents to shoot 35% from the field. On the boys' side, the number is even better, only allowing 37.5 points per game. They held Clinton to 19 points in their district contest a few days ago, and they're only allowing their opponents to shoot 34% from the field. So it's stout defenses on both sides, and as we know, at any level of basketball, elite defense like that, it travels no matter what type of talent you think you may or may not have.
Yeah, it definitely does. A good defense can bring any type of talent to a halt. But so our talent today that we have is going to, they're going to, obviously they've played them four times already. So they know, they've watched a lot of film. They can find the ins and outs of that defense. And on the defensive side for them, they've got plenty to look back on and see where they've been scoring the rock at the most efficient rate against the Boomers. So I think this is going to be a good one, the tightest one on the boys' side, and the girls' side. I think it's going to be this is a perfect opportunity for them to get to that regional championship in an area punch.
That is going to be the goal. And I do want to mention those watching on Boomer TV. We've got it just audio only right now. We are trying to get the connection for the video. We've got the camera rolling, but it's not wanting to get going as far as our production side of that. So for now, we're just rolling audio only. Hopefully, sometime tonight, we'll be able to have, of course, the video to go with that on Boomer TV. So be aware of that. But we'll have the scoreboard up, keep that updated, of course, for you, and all that jazz. But with that said, we'll step aside for a first break, come down, start looking at the keys to the game, the X's and O's between the Woodward Boomers and the Weatherford Lady Eagles. It is regional semifinal Tuesday here on Z92 and Boomer TV.
This is Matty Mitchell with Vance Auto Group in Woodward, Oklahoma. Vance is Northwest Oklahoma's dealer with the best deals on GMC, Chevrolet, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Vance also has a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles. No matter if your credit is good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, Vance is the home of the 100% credit approval, and we almost always beat your bank. Plus, we have 0% financing on select new models. And this month, Vance is donating $50 for every vehicle sold to help the Woodward County Sheriff's Department purchase life-saving equipment. We support Northwest Oklahoma, so give Vance a chance and buy local.
Every family has a story filled with chapters of love, laughter, and dreams for the future. But what if one day you're not there to help write the next chapter? Life is unpredictable, but your love for your family shouldn't be. With State Farm Life Insurance, Gwayne Matthews and Woodward can help ensure your story continues, even when you're not there to turn the page. Protect the chapters yet to come. Talk to Gwayne Matthews, because your story deserves to be told.
Supporting communities in every way, Sealing State Bank is thrilled to bring hometown banking closer to you with a brand new branch in Woodward.
Welcome.
Now offering full-service banking close to home, from personal checking and savings to home and commercial loans, Sealing State Bank has you covered. Enjoy the convenience of mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and so much more. Sealing State Bank, your trusted partner in Woodward. Come visit at 2314 Williams Avenue and experience hometown banking at its best.
Woodward Steel, your tri-state leader in steel, wants to remind you that in addition to taking care of all your steel needs, Woodward Steel carries other important materials such as stainless, aluminum, 4-inch to 12-inch PVC pipes and fittings, and so much more. If you're in the shop or out in the field and in need of fabrication materials, don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call 580-324-8005 to talk with the staff, or visit the shop Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 210 48th Street in Woodward. Woodward Steel, your trusted tri-state leader in steel.
In our first game of tonight. So Ely, we talked about single-digit losses the previous times against Weatherford, and really when you look at it, Deja Givens has kind of been that problem, right? She's averaged 17 points a game, 4 boards, a few assists, a couple of steals, shot very well against the Boomers. In previous instances on the season, she averages 16 a game, go with 6 boards and 3 assists. She is going to be the focal point. They got to pay attention to girls like Ella Strickler, Maggie Haggard, as well as Talon Payne. They could get hot and get going in a hurry as well. So a complete team, not as much size as Elk City, but still another fantastic group of guards tonight you got to deal with.
Yeah, a complete team, and Deja Givens is the complete player that makes a complete team complete. You know, you can do all kinds of things against her, you know, isolated, and she can still dish it out and provide for others and create for the offensive end, and that just gets things excited. Going back on defense, you're ready to get that ball back and get back on offense. So Givens is definitely that leading force, so we need to, you know, calm her down there early. I think the biggest thing is that start to keep not only the confidence up, but to keep applying the pressure on the Lady Eagles. I mean, you go down to a team that's already beat you 3 times in the regular season. You go down to them early, that can kind of, the morale could start to dip a little bit low. So biggest thing, get out early, set the tone for them, and stop Givens, and that'll stop her from being able to create for others as well.
Well, and pressure, that's going to be the name of the game, right? We saw it against Elk City. It was really interesting, Ely. Basically, the Boomers gave Elk City a taste of their own medicine, right? We saw Woodward make Elk City earn every single point, every single basket. It was a rock fight. I think if you can get that tonight, if you're the Boomers, that intensity again, that should carry you a long way in this game. It might be enough to just win it.
Yeah, it absolutely could be. And then again, Weatherford probably just a notch ahead of Elk City in terms of talent and, just win record in general, and maybe even past records of being able to win. So to differ from that Elk City game, the early on shot making obviously was a little rocky on both ends, for that whole first quarter, and 60% of that second quarter, it was a defensive battle. If we can do that, but yet on the other end make some shots down here, some from the perimeter, get some open looks down inside to Kaylee Mills or Colt, get some penetration from Lexi Mendel, and hit, maybe hit those outside shooters and Nelson and Floyd. So,
and with that, we will step aside for a final pregame break. On the other side, we'll have the National Anthem starting lineup opening tip-off. It's all coming your way. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92, KMZ, FM Woodward, and Boomer TV.
Keep your home safe and secure with Arlo Secure from Pioneer. Our battery-operated doorbell cameras and solar-powered outdoor cameras make it easier than ever to protect your home. Enjoy 2K video resolution and instant alerts day or night, starting at just $15 a month. Visit GoPioneer.com today and enjoy peace of mind with Arlo Secure.
Great teams aren't carried by just one player. They're built on trust, determination, and people who show up for each other. Bank of Western Oklahoma does the same with your finances. We make decisions right here at home with lenders who know how to hustle for your goals. Bank of Western Oklahoma works like a true team. We're motivated, loyal, and ready to help you win your next financial game. Bank of Western Oklahoma, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Hungry? Head to Longshots Bar and Grill in downtown Woodward. Bring the whole crew for juicy ribeye steaks, giant burgers, wings from mild to flaming hot, fresh salads, and more. There's something for everyone, including the kids. Planning a party or team celebration? Check out the upstairs golf and gun bays or ask about our group catering options. Longshots Bar and Grill, downtown Woodward's favorite hangout and the official home of the Boomer Coaches Show every Wednesday from 6 to 7. Come hungry, leave happy, and make it a night to remember.
You tackle an endless to-do list every day. It may seem like a thankless job, but you know better. It's the little things that matter most. That's why you'll appreciate the enduring value of the Michelin Defender tire. Designed for doers like you, Michelin's longest-lasting tire keeps you on the go longer, so you have one less thing to worry about on your next road trip. Stop in today for miles of uncompromised safety and performance. Visit your local Michelin dealer, High Plains Tire, at 2220 Main in Woodward.
And back in Weatherford, it's set for the Woodwards. To take on the Weatherford Lady Eagles in this regional semifinal game. We can tell you that the winner of this will go on to Saturday night, 6 o'clock. The loser goes to 1 o'clock Thursday back here in Weatherford against, Friday against John Marshall. We'll touch on more of that in a minute of how that scenario happened, but we know the opponent should the losing team here go to Friday. It'll be John Marshall. That is on both sides, the boys and the girls. So basically, Aztec Charter had forfeited their spot here in the playoffs. So John Marshall gets the automatic bye on the boys and girls side there. Aztec Charter was supposed to take on Bethany, did not do so in the district. So let's turn over for your national anthem.
Our national anthem.
national anthem. Now, again, I was saying the loser of this game plays 1 o'clock Friday against John Marshall. The winner of this game would take on the winner of Bethany and Community Christian. That game being played in Bethany tonight, simultaneously with this one at 6 o'clock. So we'll keep an eye on that throughout the night and see who emerges as the victor. As for the boys' side, it's a little different. Bethany and Oklahoma Christian is the other matchup on the boys' side. That is the regional semifinal. And so, Ely, do you have our starting lineups here?
Yes, sir. We got the original starting five there for the Woodward Boomers, and Lexi Mendel, Taylor Floyd, Caitlin Colt, Bailey Nelson, and Kaylee Mills in the all-black with the white numbers and the gold outlines.
And see, I got to say, it throws you off because the boys wear gold, so you're not pulling that from nowhere.
And in terms for the Weatherford Lady Eagles, it is their usual starting five as well. Number 10, a junior, Ella Strickler. Number 11, a senior, Deja Givens. A sophomore, number 12, Mackie Haggard. A senior, number 22, Talon Payne. And number 32, senior, Peyton Mills.
So there's your starting five.
They are in the all-white, the red lettering. They will start out.
And as it's been through the playoffs, I guess we could let you bring us some of that play-by-play once again.
Sounds good to me.
As remind people again on the Boomer TV side, we're working on the fix as we talk about it, but just audio only right now on the Boomer TV side. It's not aberration there. We will have the score updated as we go along throughout the night, I promise you.
Mere seconds away from the fourth matchup between these two teams, and the winner of this game punches their ticket into the area tournament. And they will play Saturday night here in Weatherford. The loser will play Friday afternoon and have to earn their ticket to area.
And Ely, as you know, previous experiences, it's not easy to try to turn around and fight through that consolation bracket.
Not only that, it's not easy to make the area tournament.
That's right.
Especially in 4A basketball. Boomers start out going right to left on your radio dial, and the Weatherford Eagles going left to right to begin things as the Eagles break their huddle, and we are seconds away in the Eagles' nest. Here we go. Ball up in the air, and the Boomers control the tip. Actually, we are going to have to redo it as Kaylee Mills essentially just caught it.
Yeah, they want you to actually tip it, not just catch it.
I thought it was catch ball, not a tip ball. It is up. Now the Eagles control the tip, and they will start it out with Haggard running the point guard over to Givens, the leader of the pack. As Boomers start out in a 2-1-2 zone. Haggard now over to number 22, Talon Payne. Bounce pass back to Haggard. Haggard roaming right into the corner to Mills. Mills will dribble it out top of the key to Givens. Givens will shoot it. Excuse me, that is Givens who starts off. Talon Payne who starts off 1 for 1 from 3, and the Eagles start things out 3-0, and a turnover on the other end. And down the lane, stops, pops a free throw line jumper is Deja Givens. Back-to-back buckets, 5-0 run to begin things here for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, not the momentum you wanted to see go in their favor early, but this happened in Elk City Saturday, so we'll see if the Boomers could catch it back.
Boomers get by the press now. Mills right wing, dribble right side towards baseline, bounce pass inside to Culp. Culp up just a bit strong, gets her own rebound as she gets it back to Bailey Nelson. Taylor Floyd, as she has it on the right wing once again, looking for a screen, trying to get it back inside to Culp. Pass was tipped by Haggard. Looked like she jammed her.
She did.
Pinky there.
Oh, that's a tough feeling trying to swat the ball away.
That's tough. 6:54. We've played a minute. Still 5-0. Boomers looking to get in the scoring column. Lexi Mendel inbounds to Mills. Top of the key to Culp. Over to Nelson. Top of the key now up to Floyd, right wing. Inside once again to Mills. Mills spins back the other way. And as she leans trying to get it to Bailey Nelson in the corner, traveled with it. So that's a turnover on the Boomers' end. 2 of those already for the Boomers.
Yeah, going to have to calm the nerves a little bit here, right? You're coming off the big emotional win Saturday. Now you got to find a way to settle back in against a really good Weatherford team.
Payne now for the Lady Eagles, top of the key. Now into Mills to the corner. She'll try a right corner 3. That one's an air ball. Culp couldn't handle the rebound, and we will stay here.
Culp had great positioning, boxed out her matchup.
It's hard to judge those when it doesn't break
hit the rim,
anything.
yeah.
Mills sets inbound underneath their own basket. Bounce pass inside to Strickler. And we got a tie ball, and that's going to be in favor of the Boomers. So Boomers get it back. Force a stop here. 5-0, 6:28. Boomers in the possession with Mendel in the backcourt. Picked up by Haggard at the three-point line. Across the timeline now to Nelson, right wing. Inside once again, Mills over her head. 3 back-to-back turnovers for the Boomers to begin things. And Coach Jones is going to call a timeout. Settle his girls down. So 5-0 run so far for the Lady Eagles. 6:16 to go here in the first quarter.
Great Plains Bank, heritage, trust, respect. Those are the things that make Great Plains Bank great. With deep roots across Oklahoma and Texas, they are in touch with the communities in which we live and work. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop, for your best lawn, porch, or patio. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop are your people. They carry everything you need to make your greenscape the little piece of heaven you've always dreamed of. Locations in Woodward, Ken, and Weatherford. M&D, Great Plains Bank, powering Boomer Sports this season. And again, if you're trying to tune in on the Boomer TV side, working through some camera issues right now, hopefully we'll have the video going soon. Our guy, Kylie Rogers, doing a good job trying to troubleshoot the problems. So we appreciate him for that.
Back in action, Givens inbounds to Haggard. 5-0, 6:12 to go if you're tuning in now. Boomers in a kind of a half-court press, 2-2-1. Haggard has it right wing, back to corner to Mills. Mills lurking in that corner all game. Pass tipped by Mills. Able to get it back is Mills. Mills on Mills. Top of the key to number 22, Payne. Payne couldn't get it to go. Offensive rebound, Strickler. She's fouled from behind. She'll shoot 2 free throws. First foul on Kaylee Mills.
See, this is the dangerous part of Weatherford. They're a very patient team. We've seen that. They match well with what the boys do in that sense. Both sides very patient teams, and they're going to keep working that ball around and find the open look they want. You got to be ready to close out on those shooters. As Elena Navarre checks in for Weatherford, she will take out Mackie Haggard.
Free throw, no good. So 6-0 Split a pair, did Strickler. 5:47 to go here. Caitlin Culp, top of the key. Bounce pass inside to Mendel. Mendel is going to stop and retreat it back to Nelson. Top of the key for Nelson. Nelson over to Floyd. Into the corner to Mills. Mills inside to Culp. Double team comes. Ball tied up. Culp able to get out of it. Her bump shot would not go. Fight for the rebound. Floyd finally comes up with it. Drives inside. Euro steps. Had the ball stripped out of her hands. We're going to stay here with the Boomers.
Woodward clearly wants to get Caitlin Culp involved in this game early. They've thrown it to her 3 or 4 times now, you know, with that chance down low. Has had some good looks, just hadn't converted quite yet. As Lena Var checks right back out, gives back away to Mackie Haggard.
Floyd inbounds to Mendel. Mendel went up with it on the left side, had her shot blocked. Haggard, but out of bounds. Still going to be Boomer ball, just on the opposite side of the goal now.
Weatherford obviously paying extra attention to Lexi after she popped off for 24 Saturday.
Inbound to Mills. Mills wide open, gets the first bucket of the game for the Lady Boomers. 6-2 now. 4-point deficit for the Boomers. 5:13 to go, first quarter. Mills. Boomers still in that press. Mills able to break it a little bit into 22. Haggard. Haggard bounce pass back to Givens. Givens going to pull a deep top of the key three, just a bit off. Rebound fought for and taken away by Mendel. Mendel gets it to Mills. Mills going to take it out back to Mendel. Mendel all the way up the court to Nelson. Nelson on the right wing. Stops, retreats, bounce pass back to Mendel. Mendel going to drive baseline, stop, cut back left. She's going to drive inside, penetrating, get inside with the left hand, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Culp, and Culp back up is fouled by Givens. And that's going to be Culp's first 2 free throws of the night. First foul of the night on Deja Givens. The second team foul.
Great job by Caitlin Culp again, being in position, working hard, and rewarded with those free throws.
Lexi Mendel also brought the attention, allowed Culp to get that rebound, so good job, good possession there. 4:39, Culp's first free throw was good, and her second one is good as well. 2 for 2 is Culp, now 6-4. Boomers only down by 2. 4:35 to go, Givens in the backcourt. Boomers all the way up there now as they get past with Haggard on the left wing. Stops, picks up her dribble. Now Strickler back outside, over to Mills in the corner. Mills looking, dribbles left, cross-court pass Haggard in the left corner. She'll try a three-pointer. That one rattles out. Rebound Culp, taken away by number 12, Haggard. And bounce pass to Givens. Her jumper would not fall. Culp finally gets that one.
Lucky break there for the Boomers, because that was going to be a good second opportunity for Weatherford.
And pass was just misconceived from Culp, but she couldn't handle it. Body's on the floor. Floyd comes up with it now for the Boomers. She's going to dribble inside, go up with the right hand, and she is swatted on the hand. And Floyd's going to get back to the line.
Yeah, Ella Strickler, a big hack at her. Good attack by Taylor out of the chaos. We just talked about this, right? If you can make it a rock fight that worked for you Saturday, you might have to do it again here today.
So Floyd will shoot a pair. 3:56, makes both. We got a tie ball game. Her first free throw rattles in. 6-5 now. Boomers down by 1. Another substitution for the Lady Eagles. Addie Blackwell checking in. Number 10, Strickler, going to take a seat. Floyd's second free throw is good. Tie ball game, 6-all, 3:56. We've played half of the first quarter. Haggard all the way up, untouched. Mills, right corner, shot fake, dribbles in. Stop, thought about it, now back out Givens. Top of the key, Givens dribbles left side, stops, thought about it. Now Haggard right side. Haggard back to, excuse me, Blackwell. Blackwell back to Mills. Mills going to dribble inside, stop at the elbow. And press comes, back to Givens. Culp outside on her. Culp over to Mills, left side. Good pressure from Nelson. Nelson now bounce pass over to Haggard. Haggard, Givens, left side. She'll try a three-pointer. Got it. Deja Givens hits a left wing three to give the lead back to the Eagles, and we got a foul in the backcourt by Mackie Haggard. And that's going to be the third team foul on the Lady Eagles.
Ely going back to that three-pointer just made by Givens. You know, you notice that Weatherford running a lot of off-ball screens there to get that set up. What'd you call it? The elevator screens, right, to get that open, because the Boomers are in their face trying to be intense.
Floyd has it left wing. Dribble it back out, catches the screen from Culp. Trying to get it inside to Mendel, does get it there. Mendel right corner. The student section is all over. She'll dribble inside off the baseline, up with the right hand, won't go, gets her own rebound. She's going to go back up, won't get the foul call, and ball will go into the possession of the Eagles. Givens bring it across the timeline, slowing it down.
I think Lexi was surprised she got that open, attacking on that first look, left it just a bit short.
Trying to draw the foul. She's drawing the pressure here on Haggard. Haggard has to give it back to Blackwell, over to Givens, left wing. She's going to dribble inside, right, stop, pop it out. Haggard, her three would not go, that is Talon Payne. Payne, top of the key three, just a bit too strong.
Payne got that long braid covered up her number, makes it a little tough to see.
Yeah, I think it's 12 every now and again.
Right.
Into the corner now, Floyd has it. Cross court pass to a wide open Lexi Mindel. Her three-pointer rattles out. Rebound taken by Payne and given to Givens. Givens walking it across for the Lady Eagles. Guarded by Nelson at the half-court line. She'll dribble inside, spin back left, stop, cross over to the right side, back out to Haggard. Haggard over to Blackwell, into the corner to Payne. Floyd got a piece of it. And we're going to stay here. Two more substitutions. Number one, Lana Navarre checking back in for the Lady Eagles, and Ella Howard in for your Lady Boomers. And Bailey Nelson going to get her first breather. Mills sets inbound. She gets it into Navarre, picked up closely by Mindel. Navarre scanning, going to dribble right, back to the left, kick it out to Payne. Blackwell, that is, going to dribble inside, stop, look out, Givens now, over to Payne. Payne, top of the key, she'll try it, and that one splashes home. 12-6, minute and a half to go. Back-to-back threes for the Lady Eagles after a 6-0 run by the Boomers, and they answered with their own.
Yeah, you can't let Talon Payne get to her spot. She's one of those shooters, if she heats up, she's going to be dangerous all night long. Did so against Clinton.
Blackwell over to Ella Howard, thought about it. Top of the key, now to Mills. She'll take it away. Now we are under a minute here in the first quarter. Floyd has it on the right side, picked up by Payne. Entry pass to Culp. Culp over to Mills. She's going to dribble left side, cut it back right. Spin back to the left side, going to get called for a travel. Got around the defender. Going to say she took one too many steps. That is another turnover. Into the game comes Ella Strickler, and Addie Blackwell taken out there. 48 seconds to go, 12-6. Boomers trail the Lady Eagles.
I'll tell you what, a little do-si-do move by Kaylee Mills. Looked good, but yeah, unfortunately slid the feet in doing so.
Navarre bounce pass to Givens left side, catches the screen from Strickler, stops, looking to get it to her, can't get it. Haggard now has it, spins back left, spins back right, into the double team, back to Navarre. Navarre going to penetrate, kick it out. Strickler over to Mills. Mills going to try right wing three. That one's good. Lady Eagles can't miss right now. 15-6. They now lead by 9.
Again,
18 seconds to play.
They were hot shooting against Clinton on Saturday, and they're picking it right back up on Tuesday.
Mindel looking to get somewhere against Navarre. Navarre all over it. Crossover back to the right. She's going to get inside with the right hand, and it is blocked by Navarre. We'll stay here, though. 7.8, 15-6. Navarre, that was impressive defense.
That's tough because that crossover we know from Lexi is really deadly every time she attacks. Zoe Chavez in for the first time tonight. She'll take out Caitlin Culp. So Chavez, Floyd, Howard, Mills, and Mindel, the 5.
And back in comes Mackie Haggard for the Lady Eagles. Inbounds pass to Taylor Floyd. 4 seconds. Not a lot of intensity so far. Floyd doesn't know.
She wasn't aware, yep.
So that's the end of the first quarter, 15-6. Red hot ending there for the Lady Eagles. Your Boomers trail by 9. We got the second quarter after this. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92, Boomer TV.
This is Matty Mitchell with Vance Auto Group in Woodward, Oklahoma. Vance is Northwest Oklahoma's dealer with the best deals on GMC, Chevrolet, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Vance also has a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles. No matter if your credit is good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, Vance is the home of the 100% credit approval, and we almost always beat your bank. Plus, we have 0% financing on select new models. And this month, Vance is donating $50 for every vehicle sold to help the Woodward County Sheriff's Department purchase life-saving equipment. We support Northwest Oklahoma, so give Vance a chance and buy local.
Supporting communities in every way, Sealing State Bank is thrilled to bring hometown banking closer to you with a brand new branch in Woodward.
Welcome.
Now offering full-service banking close to home, from personal checking and savings to home and commercial loans, Sealing State Bank has you covered. Enjoy the convenience of mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and so much more. Sealing State Bank, your trusted partner in Woodward. Come visit at 2314 Williams Avenue and experience hometown banking at its best.
Back here in Weatherford, Oklahoma, Boomers in the Eagles' nest trying to escape victorious. They trail by 9 right now, 15-6 as we approach second quarter play. At 8 minutes back on the clock. 10 ladies on the court as we await. Lady Eagles will maintain possession here to begin things. Givens has it. Got the starting five, -2 for the Boomers. Ella Howard and Zoe Chavez on the court as right away Payne hitting a three in the left corner. That is back-to-back-to-back threes for the Lady Eagles, plus another back-to-back as they are red hot. As a turnover on one end, Navarre has it, penetrating, bounce pass to Givens. Givens off the glass, that one won't fall. Rebound tipped and finally taken into the hands of Mendel. And Mendel going to slow things down. We've played 30 seconds here. Mendel picks up by the W over to Nelson. Nelson looking to get it inside to Mills. Picked up her dribble, now corner to Ella Howard. Takes the screen from Mills, pass to Mills as Mills went up with it, had her shot blocked. And the rebound taken by the block, Haggard. Haggard to Givens now. Givens inside to a wide open Strickler off the glass. Mills didn't get back. And the Woodward Boomers trailing by 14 now, 20-6.
And that's what you have to. That's what happens when we have to watch all the shooters, right? You open up something in the middle.
Mills penetrating inside, back out to Nelson. Nelson thought about it. Nelson cross court to Ella Howard, wide open left wing three. That one goes down. Big shot for the Boomers. 20-9 now. Kind of calm things down here. Good shot from Ella Howard.
Yeah, big time by Ella off the bench. I mean, that could be the stabilizer, if you will. Plenty of time to work back into this game.
That there is. Deja Givens has it into the front court, spins back left side, now top of the key, looking for somewhere to go, picks up her dribble. Over to Navarre. Navarre going to penetrate inside, stop, kick it out, Payne. Left corner, she's going to dribble inside, spin back, kick it out, back to Navarre, same spot. Navarre passes it inside, off the glass with the left hand. Good pass from Navarre. 22-9, 13-point deficit for the Boomers, 6 minutes to go here in the first half.
Yeah, right now the ball movement just too tough to stop from Weatherford.
Nelson now to Mendel, right wing. Mendel now top of the key to Chavez. Chavez over to Nelson. Nelson dribbles right. Picked up by Payne. Payne. Now Nelson passes it to Mendel. Mendel dribbles inside. Off the right hand, no good. Gets her own rebound, back up and in.
Lexi said, if I'm not going to get a call down there, I'm just going to take care of it myself.
22-11. Boomers fighting here after that red-hot start in the second quarter by the Lady Eagles. 5:33, 22-11. As Haggard gets it inside to Navarre. Navarre tried to get it to Strickler. Mills took it away. Mills ahead to Nelson into the front court. Dribbles right side, Ella Howard, now corner. Howard dribbles back, gives it to Mills. Mills over to Mendel. Mills picked up by Haggard. Mills scanning, now finds Chavez, left wing, going to take the screen from Mills. Chavez over to Mills. Mills dribbles right side, going to dribble inside, bounce pass inside to Mendel. Mendel up and off the glass again. Good pass from Mills, good body control from Mendel as she was under the backboard, able to reach up and get it through. 22-13 now.
Yeah, what a pocket pass from Kaylee Mills. That was on the dot in traffic.
Lady Elks now Givens has the top of the key. Thought about a three-pointer, picked up by Nelson. Now to Navarre. Navarre going to dribble back, spin back left. Now up and kick it out to Payne. Payne right corner, inside to Givens, and they're going to say a foul on Bailey Nelson. It's going to be Bailey Nelson's first foul and the team's first of the period.
You know, and if the Boomers can keep bringing that intensity defensively, you got to get to your spots on those closeout, right? That's the only big difference here is Weatherford has hit 5 3-pointers already in this contest, 3 of those coming from Talon Payne. So you've got to close out those shooters. Otherwise, I think if you can seal that in, you can be all right.
Speaking of three-pointers, off the inbound, Talon Payne hits yet another three from the right wing. She is red hot, 25-13, 4:20 to go here in the first half. Culp is back into the game as she immediately gets an inside touch and is fouled by Peyton Mills.
Great job by Kaylin just attacking her straight away. Couldn't get the floater to go, but it was a great look underneath. And yeah, Talon Payne, 12 points in this first half already. All points coming from the three-point line. Got to find a way to close her out now. Weatherford makes it tough because either they are setting those screens off ball and catching some open looks.
We mentioned Culp back into the game, 5 on the floor for the Boomers. Caitlin Culp, Taylor Floyd, Lexi Mendel, Ella Howard, and Bailey Nelson. Culp split a pair there, 25-14 now. As the press is there, Addie Blackwell back in the game for the Lady Eagles. Bounce pass to Mills all the way down the court, wide open. Boomers in a press, and Lady Eagles able to get through it. 27-14 now. Under 4 to play here, second quarter. Weatherford, Oklahoma. Floyd catches the screen from Mendel, going to dribble left, looking for somewhere to go. Picks up her own dribble, cross court. Ella Howard wide open. She'll try a second three. Able to get back was Talon Payne and swatted away.
Yeah, Payne came pretty much out of nowhere. I mean, it looked like Ella was going to have an easy open look, but no, sir. Talon Payne with a big-time first half this far.
More substitutions. Deja Givens, Ella Strickler into the game. Blackwell and Navarre going to sit down for the Lady Eagles. Nelson inbounds to Mendel. As catches the elevator screen we just talked about. She's going to dribble inside, stop, pop an 18-footer. That one rimmed out. Rebound taken by Strickler. Now to Givens. Givens going to push. They got numbers. And she's going to dribble inside, stop, free throw line. And is going to kick it back to Haggard. Haggard going to dribble and pass it back to Givens. Givens against Culp. Going to dribble inside, stop, retreat. Back top of the key. Just going to pull it away. That one just a bit off as Mills catches the rebound and Culp nailed her.
Yeah, Culp tattooed her there, but interesting that Givens went to the ISO after, seeing that Kaylin Culp had switched on to her.
27-14, Culp, that's her first. And their team's second foul of the period. Mills set to inbound by the basket. He's looking to get it to Givens. As does finally get it to Payne, but stolen away by Floyd. Payne's going to get hit with a foul.
Yeah, kind of a frustration one there. Caught Floyd as she stepped in and stole it. And Payne, just her first foul, second of the quarter for Weatherford.
Inbound to Nelson. She'll bring it into the front court for the Boomers. As in the middle, Roman Wright inside to Culp. Culp going to work against Mills once again, up off the glass. Culp forcing her way in there and finds another two for the Boomers. 27-16, 11-point deficit, 2:50 to go here in the second period.
Kaylin could start getting those go down. Those looks are there every time, Ely, just about.
If she's getting that step on Mills, is given, trying to get the step on Floyd. Good defense there. Back out Mills. Mills going to dribble inside on Culp. Bounce pass to Strickler. Good defense from Floyd. Floyd guarded everybody right there as she's unfortunately going to get hit with a foul.
Yeah,
it's going to be her
got
first
a
foul
little
as well.
too aggressive on the reach, and that's what they're getting for her first. 13 foul for the Boomers. And Kaylee Mills comes in, Ella Howard out.
Haggard set to inbound for the Lady Eagles after the Floyd foul. Running the same play they are as they just did. And it's a 5-second call. Good defense from the Boomers. That was the same exact play they ran just a second ago, and we got a steal on it too.
And the Boomers get a little lucky because Lena Navarre broke wide open on the left wing. Boomers didn't get to her.
Kaylee Mills set to bring it up now into the front court for the Boomers. 27-16, 2:22 to go here, second quarter. Kaylee Mills now free throw line as her pass inside was tipped by Mackie Haggard, intended for Lexi Mendel. So, set to inbound again is Bailey Nelson. Pin down set for Mendel, and Nelson sailed her. Turnover for the Boomers, back into the hands of the Lady Eagles. We got a timeout on the floor. Coach Jones once again. Boomers take timeout. Talk things over quickly. 27-16, 11-point deficit for the Boomers. A little over 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter.
Smith & Co. Auction and Realty. They are Oklahoma's real estate and land auction experts. Smith & Co. is your number one choice for all your land auctions and real estate needs. Call them 580-254-3975 or email Ira at smithcorealestate.com. Also, Northwest Glass from residential and commercial glass to auto glass, doors, and mirrors. Northwest Glass, they've got you covered. They do it all with expert care and quality service. Stop by 611 Texas Avenue or call them 580-256-4324. Northwest Glass, Smith & Co., powering Boomer Sports.
Boomers trying to get a little more confidence built up going into this second half. After that flurry at the end of the first and that second quarter, that's pretty much the lead of this game that the Lady Eagles have.
Yeah, and if you cut this to, somewhere in the 7-6 point range, that'd be fantastic.
Lady Eagles remain on offense out of the timeout. Givens penetrating inside, back out Haggard, over to Payne. She's got the hot hand. Payne dribbles in, forced to pick her own dribble up, and passes deflected by Floyd. Floyd able to come away with it, but a jump ball. And the arrow favors the Woodward Boomers. Good defense from Floyd. That's kind of been the theme here in these playoffs. Floyd on the defensive end.
Yeah, especially tonight so far, she's been real aggressive. You like the intensity from her, forcing some of these looks for Weatherford to now generate some turnovers. So you got to have a lot more of that if you're the Boomers.
The intensity, only one foul as well to add on to that here in the first half, and it just happened. So Mendel now Nelson near the logo, cross court to Floyd. Floyd back to Mendel. Now Nelson again. She'll try a three-pointer. That one won't go. Offensive rebound taken by Culp, though. Get the Boomers yet another possession. And she'll take a dribble, get it back to Mendel.
I like the three-point look from Bailey, though. That was open. You take it. She shot it with confidence.
Nelson has it once again. Now Floyd. Calm things down. Minute 30 to play here. 11-point deficit for the Boomers. 27-16. As Mendel going to dribble inside. Stop. Get it up. Ball was deflected by Givens. And Givens takes it away. Lady Eagles as they push in transition. Givens looking. Bounce pass over to Payne. Payne once again from the corner. That one's no good. Culp the rebound.
And a good closeout by who? Taylor Floyd. And a great take by Lexi on the other end. Just got too deep again underneath the basket.
Nelson into the front court. Floyd wide open right wing. Going to get it inside to Mills instead. Mills looking, scanning. Mendel wide open three-pointer. That one wouldn't fall. Mills, the offensive rebound, tips it to Floyd, and Floyd couldn't get it to go either. As we have played 7 minutes now, under a minute's play here in the first half. 27-16 still. Givens slowing it down. No shot clock, so they can play last shot here. Givens gets the double screen from Mills. Mills top of the key, working against Mendel. Dribbles inside. Got the bump and the foul and the bucket. 29-16 now as Deja Givens got a three-point play opportunity.
And that's where the IQ of Deja Givens shows, because she knows that Caitlin's going to switch on to her, right? And that's the matchup she wants. So as soon as she got it, she attacked, knowing that was the case.
Got the bump, contorted, and able to get it to fall. So Givens trying to get a 14-point lead for the Lady Eagles, and does so. Deja Givens imposing her will here in this second period as she's going to catch a breather. Substitutions there for the Lady Eagles. Blackwell checking back in. Boomers got to do something. Under 30 to go. Culp has it top of the key. Now over to Nelson. Nelson going to dribble right, dribble handoff with Mendel. Mendel taking the screen from Culp, rolling left. She's going to get inside, go up with the left hand off the glass, would not fall. Culp fighting for the rebound. We're going to stay here. Navarre tipped it out of her hands.
Break for the Boomers. Culp thought that she was the last to touch it and was racing for it. I say not the case. Another good look from Lexi, just doesn't go. That's kind of been the theme of this first half for the Boomers. Good looks that don't fall.
Nelson inbounding, bounce pass into Mendel, and Mendel is fouled. And that one was quite obvious. So Mendel go to the line here. Payne going to get credited with that foul. 14.2. Couple points opportunity here for Mendel. Mendel can see a couple fall here and get rolling.
That's the thing. Again, if you can just keep this, within those 12 points that you're hopefully going to have. I say that Lexi misses the first, but
misses her first. She does, and a little offense. Givens going to check back in after Lady Eagles may have another offensive opportunity.
And then Howard checking in for the Boomers, taking out Culp.
Mendel's second free throw. That one won't fall either. The rebound taken by Navarre immediately to Givens. 10 seconds now. Givens pushing it up as she takes the bump from Mills. No foul as Givens had to pick her own dribble up. Floyd and Strickler wide open in the lane. That one would not fall. Mills gets the rebound. That's going to do it for here in the first half in the Eagles' nest. Got the halftime stats right after this. You're listening to Boomer Basketball, Z92 and Boomer TV.
Every family has a story filled with chapters of love, laughter, and dreams for the future. But what if one day you're not there to help write the next chapter? Life is unpredictable, but your love for your family shouldn't be. With State Farm Life Insurance, Gwayne Matthews and Woodward can help ensure your story continues, even when you're not there to turn the page. Protect the chapters yet to come. Talk to Gwayne Matthews because your story deserves to be told.
Keep your home safe and secure with Arlo Secure from Pioneer. Our battery-operated doorbell cameras and solar-powered outdoor cameras make it easier than ever to protect your home. Enjoy 2K video resolution and instant alerts day or night, starting at just $15 a month. Visit GoPioneer.com today and enjoy peace of mind with Arlo Secure.
Great teams aren't carried by just one player. They're built on trust, determination, and people who show up for each other. Bank of Western Oklahoma does the same with your finances. We make decisions right here at home with lenders who know how to hustle for your goals. Bank of Western Oklahoma works like a true team. We're motivated, loyal, and ready to help you win your next financial game. Bank of Western Oklahoma, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Hungry? Head to Longshots Bar and Grill in downtown Woodward. Bring the whole crew for juicy ribeye steaks, giant burgers, wings from mild to flaming hot, fresh salads, and more. There's something for everyone, including the kids. Planning a party or team celebration? Check out the upstairs golf and gun bays or ask about our group catering options. Longshots Bar and Grill, downtown Woodward's favorite hangout and the official home of the Boomer Coaches Show every Wednesday from 6 to 7. Come hungry, leave happy, and make it a night to remember.
And back in Weatherford, it is the Eagles on top of the Boomers, 30-16 at the half in this girls' contest. And these regional semifinals, take a look at your halftime stats. Weatherford won the first quarter 15-6. They won the second quarter 15-10, resulting in that 14-point lead. As for the leading scorers for Weatherford, 2 in double figures, accounting for most of the points, is Talon Payne, 12 points. She hit 4 threes in that first half, and then 10 for Deja Givens. He got 3 for Ella Strickler and 5 for Peyton Mills for the Lady Eagles. For the Boomers, nobody double figures, scoring a little spread out. You've got Caitlin Culp leading the way with 5 points. Lexi Mendel has 4, 3 for Ella Howard, a couple for Taylor Floyd, as well as Kaylee Mills in that first half again. Weatherford getting it done at the three-point line as they go with 6 3-pointers in that first half, had 5 field goals otherwise, so more three-pointers made than field goals made. And then free throws, 2 of 3 there. The Boomers got into the line more than the Lady Eagles, but are 5 of 8. So, and in terms of your starter points, it's been all the Lady Eagles with that entire 30 in terms of their starters. So, nobody off the bench contributing yet for them, but they've got it done by way of Givens and Payne, as mentioned. And Ely, we talked about it. There's going to be another tough group of guards that you had to deal with in Weatherford, and right now, Talon Payne, Deja Givens doing their work.
Yeah, absolutely. Talon Payne, doing every bit of it. I mean, she got them absolutely fired up right there. And, we talked about it in the pregame, a fired-up team. Already beat you 3 times. That's dangerous. I mean, that's a dangerous squad. Talon Payne proven to be a great shooter. And Deja Givens kind of got that shake and bake. She's a great player. And but other than the threes barrage, I feel like the Boomers did a good job of maintaining things, doing a good job on the glass, getting inside, especially on the offensive end. You've seen some good looks. You've made the Lady Eagles take some tough looks. I mean, that 1-3 by Payne was deep.
Right.
Floyd, contested it and everything. She just made it. Sometimes you got to shake your head and tip your cap. But this second half, third quarter, the very beginning is going to be pretty important, as a 14-point deficit is manageable, but you don't want to let it get much more than that.
Yeah, you're going to have to start out the third quarter strong, to your point. But that is the wild thing, as you were talking about. Like, this game does not feel like a 14-point contest because the Boomers have had some pretty good looks that just haven't fallen. That being said, that's sometimes how basketball goes, right? One team makes their opportunities, the other doesn't. So the Boomers are going to have to find a way
trade
to start converting.
Trade 6 threes for 6 buckets. That's a 6-point lead right there.
Right.
And, I mean, just trading 3s for 2s at this moment. Ella Howard hit one, but
Lexi missed one. You had
Bailey or Nelson hit one, or
missed a couple
one.
good looks. So it's there. Got to find a way to start down to those if you are the Boomers. And again, looking at the bracket here, the regional is Weatherford. So this is you're going to be back here this weekend regardless, win or lose. Should the Boomers fall tonight, they would take on John Marshall at 1 o'clock on Friday. John Marshall is supposed to play Aztec Charter, but Aztec Charter forfeited their district against Bethany, pulled out of the playoffs. So John Marshall gets the bye game there. So they will be fresh coming into that afternoon contest against the Boomers. You win, you play the winner of Bethany Community Christian. That game going on right now. We'll have a score update on that in just a minute. Step aside for a break, come back, get you set for that second half. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
This is Matty Mitchell with Vance Auto Group in Woodward, Oklahoma. Vance is Northwest Oklahoma's dealer with the best deals on GMC, Chevrolet, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Vance also has a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles. No matter if your credit is good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, Vance is the home of the 100% credit approval, and we almost always beat your bank. Plus, we have 0% financing on select new models. And this month, Vance is donating $50 for every vehicle sold to help the Woodward County Sheriff's Department purchase life-saving equipment. We support Northwest Oklahoma, so give Vance a chance and buy local.
Supporting communities in every way, Sealing State Bank is thrilled to bring hometown banking closer to you with a brand new branch in Woodward.
Welcome.
Now offering full-service banking close to home, from personal checking and savings to home and commercial loans, Sealing State Bank has you covered. Enjoy the convenience of mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and so much more. Sealing State Bank, your trusted partner in Woodward. Come visit at 2314 Williams Avenue and experience hometown banking at its best.
You know, nowadays it seems like nothing is built to last. Like phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2-tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived, and hello to something that lasts.
Visit your Michelin dealer, High Plains Tire, at 2220 Main in Woodward.
Woodward Steel, your tri-state leader in steel, wants to remind you that in addition to taking care of all your steel needs, Woodward Steel carries other important materials such as stainless, aluminum, 4-inch to 12-inch PVC pipes and fittings, and so much more. If you're in the shop or out in the field and in need of fabrication materials, don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call 580-324-8005 to talk with the staff, or visit the shop Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 210 48th Street in Woodward. Woodward Steel, your trusted tri-state leader in steel.
Back here in Weatherford as we are moments away from the second half play between the Lady Boomers and the Lady Eagles here in Weatherford at the Eagles Nest. Boomers trail by 14 points, 30-16. Looking to get a little bit of that back here in this third quarter. We will begin things with the Lady Eagles. Mackie Haggard controlling it into the front court. Now to Peyton Mills, left wing, scanning, looking for somewhere to go. They can't find nowhere yet. Bounce pass finally to Givens as Givens had to come get it. Givens guarded closely by Bailey Nelson. Going to retreat back all the way to the Weatherford Eagle as hands it off to Haggard, setting up that offense. As elevator screen for Payne. Had the hot hand there in the first half. Payne bounce pass to the right corner to Givens. Givens bounce passes it inside basically to Caitlin Culp as she gives it to Lexi Mendel for a steal and a turnover to begin things here for the Lady Eagles. Mendel bounce pass to Floyd. Entry pass to Culp. Gets the double team. Back out Floyd. Floyd dribbling left. Going to stop. Back to Culp now. Bounce pass to Floyd. Wide open layup. Good action there from Caitlin Culp and Taylor Floyd to get the first bucket of the second half.
Perfect give and go. I mean, that's how you execute it. That's how you draw it up. Led to the easiest bucket of the game for the Boomers.
30-18 now. Boomers trail by 12. Givens going to penetrate inside against Mills. Back out Payne. Haggard, open Mills. And that one will not fall from the top of the key. Rebound tipped. Still fought for. Taken by Kaylee Mills. And it is tipped out of her hands by Mackie Haggard.
Great hustle by the Boomers. And, hey, I know you left Mills wide open for that three, but you've got back-to-back stops now, right? Chance to cut it to 10 or less here.
Absolutely. Mendel now back to Kaylee Mills. She's working against Ella Strickler. Over to Taylor Floyd. Dribble handoff, Bailey Nelson. Nelson picks up her dribble, bounce pass inside, free throw line for Kaylee Mills. She'll take the jumper, falls.
Love
Kaylee Mills got a bucket here, 30-10, 4-0 run here to begin things here in the second half.
I love that by Kaylee. You know, wanted to see if Lexi was going to be able to cut in. She couldn't, and just stepped up, squared up, and took a good shot.
Payne getting inside, back out Mills. Mills spin move against Kaylee and got around her. Peyton Mills gets a bucket here. 32 now for the Lady Eagles, under 6 to play.
I did know that Peyton Mills had that in her bag. I'm going to be honest.
Nelson, bounce pass cross court to Mills. Mills gives it to Mendel. Mendel directing, now to Mills. Mills cross court to Floyd. Floyd in the left wing. Screen for Nelson. Nelson picks it up. Bounce pass, free throw line jumper, back to Floyd. Floyd gonna fake, dribble right. Getting inside, now into the right corner. Picks up her own dribble. Now gets it to Culp. Culp now Mills. Mills just didn't catch it.
And what to add insult to injury there for the Boomers, when Floyd gave it to Culp, Floyd had a great cut to the basket that Culp didn't see because she had to turn to catch that pass.
Substitution for the Lady Eagles. Ella Strickler out in exchange for Lena Navarre. So quick substitution now. 5:20, 32-12. Boomers trail by 12. Givens bringing it up across the timeline over to Navarre. Navarre dribbling left side, spins back right, dribbles, penetrates, back, now left. Give and go with Payne. Payne dribbles all the way right side over to Haggard. She'll try a three-pointer. That one a bit too strong. Rebound taken from Culp, and it was taken away from her. Mills back up off the glass, gets her own rebound, and is called for a foul is Caitlin Culp.
Oh, wow. And Peyton Mills thought it was on her, and she's like, oh, okay, well, I guess that's okay. Third foul for Caitlin Culp for the Boomers.
And in comes Ella Howard. Culp been kind of key here in this game as she's been kind of the focal point of the offense so far. Nevertheless, Mills sets inbound underneath their own basket, gets it all the way out near half court to Navarre. Navarre going to dribble inside against Howard. Had her ball poked away, got it back. Back outside to Haggard. Haggard going to dribble inside as well. All the way across the paint, back out Givens, top of the key. Givens going to penetrate right side, spin back left, stop, step through, off the glass, no good. Rebound taken from Floyd. We're going to have a jump ball.
Wow.
And that ball favors the Woodward Boomers.
I'm a little surprised. That was kind of a quick jump ball. I mean, Floyd ripped it away, but one of those deals where if you're the Boomers, you just say okay and you go with it. But and again, do want to reiterate on Boomer TV right after trying to watch, just going to be audio only tonight. We've identified the issue with the camera. Fortunately, cannot fix it tonight. So hopefully I'll be back in action on Friday in terms of the video.
Back the other way, Floyd tried to get it inside to Mills. Mills able to catch it, spun around Mills, went up with the shot, got it blocked by Givens from behind. Still Boomer basketball. Nelson inbounding for the Boomers. About to get a 5-second call. Finally got it into Mills, into the right corner. Going to dribble baseline, step through the double team. Off the glass it goes. Tough shot from Kaylee Mills.
I mean, to pull that back, fade away, and kiss it off glass. Sweet move by Kaylee. She's got 6.
10-point deficit once again, 32-22. Around 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Big stretch here for the Boomers if you're Coach Jones and company. Navarre, her jumper won't go. Mills gets the rebound, fading away, won't go, and we have a foul call.
Whoa.
And she was, Tyler, she was by herself.
She was by herself, and she's laughing about it. She knows. I mean, not to be critical.
And that
foul for critical officials, but there was nobody around her at all. That foul on Ella Howard.
Ella Howard.
Yeah.
As Mills misses the free throw. Oh, that one is working over there. We got a scoreboard malfunction on this side. And across, okay.
Yes.
Peyton Mills missed her first one. Got an even 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Mills, her second free throw falls. Now 11, 33-22. Mendel bringing it up, gives it immediately to Floyd, right wing. Inside to Mills. Mills got the step on Peyton, and a foul called on Peyton Mills.
Yeah, she had no option but to hold Kaylee there. Great entry pass. Was going to be an easy layup if she didn't hold it.
Floyd checking out of the game. Bailey Nelson getting inserted back in. Ella Howard set to inbound and just flips it up and had it picked off by Givens. And Givens giving it to Mills. Mills stopping, back to Givens. Turnover there for the Boomers. With Givens near top of the key for the Lady Eagles. Going to dribble inside against Howard. Stop, go all the way up with the left hand. Won't go. Good defense from Ella Howard. Kaylee Mills gets the rebound. Quickly ahead to Mendel, one-on-one. Mendel going to stop, pop a 17-foot jumper short. As Nelson gets the rebound back off the glass with the runner.
Tough move by Bailey Nelson to get her first basket of the game. Good hustle.
Good hustle that was. Now a single-point game here for the Boomers, 33-24, approaching 3 minutes to go in quarter number 3.
I think you're looking for single digit there. Single point would be nice, but we're not quite there.
I said single points.
Yes.
My bad. Single digit
I know what
deficit.
you're trying to get at. I got you.
3 minutes now. Peyton Mills going to work against Kaylee. Kaylee saying not so fast. Blackout Blackwell. Picked up Nelson. Right corner Navarre. Navarre shot fake, dribbling inside, and a foul called on Bailey Nelson. And that's going to be Lena Navarre's first chance at a couple free throws of the game.
I tell you what, this is what makes Weatherford so tough. We talked about, right? They don't make mistakes. That's just, I mean, they're going to miss some shots here and there, but rarely do you get them to have turnovers in bunches. And the Boomers haven't been able to do that tonight like they did against Elk City.
Navarre misses her first free throw. Ella Strickler, Taylor Floyd in the game. Peyton Mills and Bailey Nelson taking a break, as that was Nelson's second foul, third team foul on the Boomers. Lady Eagles only have one of the period. 2:51. Navarre's second free throw drops through. Back to double digits for the Lady Eagles. Floyd set to inbound. He's got another substitution. Navarre checking out. And that's going to be Talon Payne back into the game.
Payne with those 12 points, leading Weatherford.
Mendel bringing it up for the Boomers. Double crossover, catches the screen from Kaylee Mills. Going to bring it back, fake it, go up to the right, off the glass. That one won't fall. The follow by Chavez, as she's knocked over and taken away. The ball is by Blackwell.
Good hustle from Zoe, just couldn't quite secure that board, unfortunately.
Givens has it now for the Lady Eagles. Scanning over to Blackwell. Fake corner pass. Blackwell going to dribble inside, stop. And nowhere to go. Timeout is taken.
Zoe Chavez forcing that issue, forcing that timeout, did an excellent job defensively.
And you can start to feel the assertive defense here. 10-point deficit, starting to get down to it. Boomers trying to punch their ticket to area right now. Trail by 10, 34-24. We got a timeout on the floor.
Great Plains Bank, heritage, trust, respect. Those are the things that make Great Plains Bank great. With deep roots across Oklahoma and Texas, they're in touch with the communities in which we live and work. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop for your best lawn, porch, or patio. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop, they are your people. They carry everything you need to make your greenscape that little piece of heaven you've always dreamed of. Locations in Woodward, Canton, and Weatherford. M&D, your Great Plains Bank, powering Boomer Sports this season. And like you said, the defense started to show itself, Ely, a bit for the Boomers, started to get a little bit more intense. And if you could just find a way to string together some stops and then take advantage of them, that's been the tough part, trying to take advantage of those stops for the Boomers tonight.
That it has. The transition offense usually over par here. Not the case so far tonight. Going to try to fix that are the Boomers. Inbound pass to Blackwell. Blackwell to Givens. Now to a wide open Ella Strickler. Strickler gets her jump shot to rattle in. 36-24. Now under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Boomers trail by 12. Chavez brings it up now to Floyd. Floyd quickly to Howard. Howard swing past Mendel. Mendel now Chavez in the corner. Gets the screen from Mills. Chavez dribbles right back to Kaylee Mills. She'll try a three-pointer in the corner. That one won't fall. Rebound taken away by Haggard. Haggard to Givens. Givens pushing it up for the Lady Eagles, and she'll stop and calm things down. Approaching a minute and a half to go here in the third quarter. Eagles trying to lengthen that lead. As Givens breaking that 5-second call. Now gets it to Payne. Payne going to dribble left side, stop. Looking, she traveled with it, picked up that back foot. Boomers going to get it back here.
Great job by Lexi Mendel there, keeping with her, forcing that turnover.
Culp coming back in now for some offense. Minute 20. Chavez coming out, and in comes Peyton Mills. A little gamesmanship here.
Well, they're trying to keep pace with those matchups, right? They've got a sense of where they like their matchups in this contest as Weatherford against the Boomers, so just trying to match that.
So if Culp's in, Mills is in. That's what I see so far as Mendel brings it in. Howard quickly to Culp. Culp going to work off the glass, and Mills going to get hit with a foul.
Great job by Caitlin taking it right back at Peyton Mills and going to the line for those free throws.
Been doing a great job of drawing that contact and making Mills come down. She's getting that first half a step on Mills as Culp's first free throw drops home. Culp's had a great night. Been efficient as Mills is going to have to come out. And Blackwell right back in. Minute 10 to go. Culp trying to make it a 10-point game with her second free throw, and does. 36-26. Culp doing all she can so far. A minute to play here in the third quarter. Blackwell crossing it. Actually stopped right before cross-court pass to Haggard. Haggard double-teamed. Is looking for somewhere to go. Throws it away. And Mills actually picks it up and takes it. She's going to dribble it in. Under a minute to play now. Ooh, behind the back.
Oh, a little saucy. But hey, a chance here for the Boomers
Gets
to get
to
it back.
Floyd. Ella Howard wide open. Left corner. Rattled out. As rebound is fought for in the corner. And out of bounds as Culp saved it. And it goes back up. Navarre saved it out of bounds, and Culp ended up with it wide open. An easy bucket here for Caitlin Culp. Only an 8-point lead now for the Lady Eagles. 30 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Strickler crosses half court. Now to Navarre. Navarre playing last shot. Retreats. Double team comes over the head to Haggard now. Back to Navarre. Pass tipped. Navarre has it. Down to 15 seconds. Gives it to Blackwell. Blackwell against Howard. Blackwell spins right. Howard denying. Catches the screen. All the way into the corner. Payne. Payne tries a left wing three. Long. Offensive rebound. Haggard back to Payne. Payne going to dribble it up again. That one will not fall. Blackwell the rebound. Didn't get that one off in time. That does it for the third quarter here. Boomers only down by 8. 36-28. Fourth quarter coming up. Listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Every family has a story filled with chapters of love, laughter, and dreams for the future. But what if one day you're not there to help write the next chapter? Life is unpredictable, but your love for your family shouldn't be. With State Farm Life Insurance, Gwayne Matthews and Woodward can help ensure your story continues, even when you're not there to turn the page. Protect the chapters yet to come. Talk to Gwayne Matthews, because your story deserves to be told.
Great teams aren't carried by just one player. They're built on trust, determination, and people who show up for each other. Bank of Western Oklahoma does the same with your finances. We make decisions right here at home with lenders who know how to hustle for your goals. Bank of Western Oklahoma works like a true team. We're motivated, loyal, and ready to help you win your next financial game. Bank of Western Oklahoma, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Eagles Nest here with Weatherford, Oklahoma. Fourth quarter action between the Woodward Boomers and the Weatherford Lady Eagles. We got a tight one here, 8-point game. Boomers down by 8, but a solid third quarter ending. Caitlin Culp with a little bit of a surge there to bring them back.
Yeah, I mean, you've trailed by as much as 14 in this game. You've been down double digits, but the Boomers right there at the end of the quarter showed enough to cut to single digits again. Can you capitalize on that and keep the run going?
Boomers need to outscore the Eagles by 9 here in this fourth quarter to punch their ticket in the area tournament. As we begin things here in the fourth quarter, the Lady Eagles maintain the possession after a Payne three-pointer. Saving it out of bounds is Payne. And we got a jump ball, and I believe that's going to stay here with the, no, we're going to go this way with the Boomers.
Yeah, because Weatherford started with possession. Great job by Kayla Mills. Good closeout on the shooter for the Boomers as well. That's what you got to do, keep piecing together these defensive possessions.
Starting 5 on the floor for the Boomers. Floyd, Nelson, Mills, Mendel, and Culp. As most important 8 minutes of their season right here. As into the left corner has Floyd, guarded by Givens, catches the screen from Culp. Dribbling right side, Floyd, top of the key now, scanning. 7:15 to go here. No bucket yet here in the fourth quarter. As Floyd still has it right wing. Now to Mendel in the corner. Catches the screen, stops, pops, rattled out. Mills fighting for the rebound, and she's going to get called for a loose ball foul.
That is 2 3-pointers, Ely. The Ella Howard 3 and the Lexi Mendel 3-pointer right there that have been halfway in and just ripped out. I mean, that's a 6-point difference in of itself.
That it is. We've already played a minute, Tyler. 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Haggard, Givens, Strickler, Blackwell, and Payne on the floor for the Lady Eagles. As Haggard dribbles inside. Bounce pass inside to Givens. Ball was tipped by Floyd. That was going to be a layup for Givens. So good save there from Taylor Floyd. 6:52. A minute 08. Blackwell set to inbound underneath their own basket towards their student section. As all the way back out to Strickler. Almost stolen away by Nelson. Now to Givens. Good defense from Nelson. Givens penetrates inside, stops, pops, got it. 12-foot jumper, good for Deja Givens. Nelson draped all over her, too.
Givens with 12. She committed, by the way, to play basketball at Southwestern Oklahoma State, so staying home here in Weatherford.
Taylor Floyd looking to get it inside to Culp. Culp has it inside to Mills, and Mills gets fouled on the floor, they're going to say. So no shot, just another inbounds for the Woodward Boomers. The foul is going to go on number 10, Ella Strickler.
That's a good job, or that's a good call, because Kaylee took a shot attacking that lane. So
Nelson inbounds to Culp, able to save it. Culp going inside through the defense and passes it to Mills, but wow, Deja Givens able to steal that one away as Givens pushing it all the way, stops, retreats, pulls wide open right wing three, bang! Big shot there from Givens. 41-28, they lead by 13 now.
She is the definition of clutch. She's been that all season for this Lady Eagle squad. Every time they need a big play, she's there.
Mindel under 6 to play, over to Nelson. Nelson getting it inside to Mills. Mills going against Strickler. Mills got it up and in. Boomers not going away yet. 41-30. Just a touch under 6 to play.
You're going to need a big run, though, to really get yourself properly back into this ball game, and time is slipping.
Givens now to Mills. Peyton on the left wing. Haggard wide open, top of the key three. Missed it just a bit long. Nelson the rebound. Nelson going to bring it up. Push into the front court for the Boomers. Going to stop, look for somewhere as she gets it to Mindel. Mindel going to take the screen from Mills. Mindel going to drive all the way to the cup, up off the glass. It falls through. 4 quick points for the Boomers, 41-32. Approaching 5 minutes here.
Alexi with just 6 points tonight. That's tough to think.
It's tough to think as she could turn it on at any moment for the Boomers as Givens now has it. Guarded by Nelson. Nelson all over, spins back. Givens over to Strickler and the right wing. Strickler dribbles left, back out Mills. Mills guarded by Kaylee. Looking, goes left, stops, goes back right, now retreats. Now Strickler, guarded by Culp. Strickler going to dribble inside, stops, spin back right. Gets it out to Haggard. Haggard over to Payne. Payne, wide open three-pointer, just a bit short. Culp the rebound. It's fought for. Floyd had it, got it stolen away by Givens. Givens stops, pops. That one won't fall either. And the rebound taken by Payne. Payne has it now to Haggard.
Wow.
They're going to get it back to Givens.
Tough break for the Boomers. Forced a couple of misses, just can't secure that rebound.
Givens has it all the way at half court now. Approaching 4 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Givens gets inside at the short corner right side, back to Haggard. Haggard going to dribble towards the top of the key and try to get it back to Givens. Almost had it taken away by Mills. She's going to dribble inside now, stop, kicks it all the way back out to Givens. This has been a minute and 20 possession
tick,
so far.
Tick, 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 tick.
As Givens goes inside, right-hand floater, drops through, and the foul. Exclamation point on that possession for the Lady Eagles.
You want to talk about a shooter's roll, though, Ely. That ball thought about it for a good, what felt like 10 seconds on the rim there, and finally fell in. And that is the fourth foul on Kaylin Culp.
Culp going to have to come out for at least a minute and a half. 43-32 now. Just under 4 to play, 3:57. Deja Givens having her third three-point play opportunity, and she's 3 for 3 on them. So 44-32, 12-point deficit once again. So Taylor Floyd sets it inbound. Mindel the receiver. She passes it to Chavez just across half court. Looking for somewhere now. Nelson, top of the key. Going to dribble right side, go inside, and shoot it. Had it blocked away, and Mills is going to get hit with the foul. So Nelson's going to go to the line.
And that'll be Peyton Mills' fourth
That's her
foul.
fourth foul, so she's going to have to come right back out of the game.
Yeah. Coach, oh, yeah, she is going to come out. So you could have let her play it, you know, with the last few minutes here, but not the case.
So Nelson need these free throws as her first one does fall through. 44-33 now. As you mentioned, Tyler, Woodward's going to have to push. Going to have to start going fast here. 10-point deficit. That is still 11 as Nelson misses her second free throw. Givens gets the rebound, stops. And now to Navarre. Navarre dribbling up near half court. Left side back to Givens. Givens has it, crossing half court. We got a timeout by Coach Hayworth. 3:33. Boomers trail 44-33 by 11.
Smith & Co. Auction and Realty. They are Oklahoma's real estate and land auction experts. Smith & Co. is your #1 choice for all your land auctions and real estate needs. Call them 580-254-3975 or email ira at smithcorealestate.com. Also, Northwest Glass from residential and commercial glass, auto glass doors and mirrors. Northwest Glass, they've got you covered. They do it all with expert care, quality service. Visit 611 Texas Avenue or call them 580-256-4324. That's Northwest Glass, Smith & Co. powering Boomer Sports on KMZ, FM Woodward, and Boomer TV.
3:33 left in regulation here in the fourth quarter, 44-33. Boomers down by 11. Got Tyler have just enough time to make a break, make a push if they want to.
Yeah, you're going to get some quick stops, though, and some quick buckets, more important.
And the Lady Eagles are not afraid to milk that clock.
No, they're not. They're going to look for the perfect possession here.
As pressure is applied, Blackwell dribbling inside, stop, back to the corner, Payne over to Navarre. Navarre dribbles left side, get a penetrate, get it inside, kick it, and she is tripped by Mills. That's unfortunate if you're the Boomers. That's going to be the third team foul, and that's going to be Kaylee Mills' third as well. So for Kaylee Mills, you're good for now, but another foul, then you're getting into that danger zone. Blackwell inbounding for the Lady Eagles. Gets it inside to Strickler. She's fouled from behind and gets the bucket off the glass. Back-to-back three-point play opportunities for the Lady Eagles. This one on the side of Ella Strickler.
And Bailey Nelson picks up her third foul. Yeah, like you said, back-to-back big and ones for Weatherford. Could have their largest lead of the game or tie it here.
Strickler's free throw is good. They lead by 14. That does tie their largest lead of the game at a pivotal time here in the ball game. 3 minutes to play, 47-33. Floyd, right wing, has it guarded by Givens. And Floyd gets it over to Zoe Chavez, left wing. Her three will not fall. A rebound, fought for, hit out of bounds. They're going to say last touch, Bailey Nelson. Under 3 now. Lady Eagles trying to punch their ticket to the area tournament play on Saturday night for the regional championship. Navarre has it on the right side, dribbles back out now to Givens at half court. Floyd will run up and pick her up to force the dribble. As double team comes, bounce pass over to Navarre, right back to Givens. As Nelson getting there, Givens going to dribble inside, stop, kick it back outside to Haggard. Haggard spins back, now to Navarre. Givens calls all the way back to half court to get it once again. As she is going to work against Nelson, down to 2:20 now. She's going to dribble right side and just retreat right back out. Navarre now.
Yeah, it's just clock management for Weatherford at this point, right?
Yeah, in no hurry are they. As Givens and Navarre doing a great job on the perimeter between Mills and Floyd and Nelson trying to apply some pressure. Now Haggard gets into the mix. Had it tipped away, but Givens able to get it. And Givens going to be fouled by Mendel. That's going to stop the clock at 2 minutes. And that's going to be free throws for Deja Givens as they have reached the bonus.
Just the first foul for Kaylee Mills, or for Lexi Mendel in this ballgame. And have not been able to find a score update on Douglas and Community Christian, because the winner of this game plays the winner of that for the area championship, or the regional championship, Saturday night for the Boomers. Should they not be able to come back, we know they will play John Marshall at 1 o'clock back here in Weatherford on Friday.
Givens hits her first free throw. Now the Lady Eagles have their largest lead of the game at 15, 48-33. As Givens' second free throw also drops through. So 49-33, 2 minutes to play here in regulation. As ahead quickly to Chavez on the left side. Chavez dribbles once, picks it up, cross court to Floyd. Floyd couldn't handle it, finally grabs it. Dribbling into the corner, picks up her own dribble. Tough defense from the Lady Eagles. Try to get it to Mills, hits right back to her. And Taylor Floyd, no-look shot, would not fall. And rebound taken by Givens to Navarre, now back to Givens. 1:30 now. And Givens at half court. Coach Jones throwing in the flag. Has got some substitutions as Strickler gets in on the party with yet another basket. And they lead by 18 now, approaching a minute flat. As we got a timeout on the floor to get these substitutions in. Coach Jones subbing all 5 out.
Yeah, save the legs, right, for your matchup Friday. Got Zoe Smith, Cadence Boring, Macy Miller, Tatum Ray, and Kaylin Heckert, your 5 there for the Boomers.
And the Lady Eagles not quite doing the same thing as number 2, Kaylin Schmidt, checking in, as well as number 30, Collins Daniel. She's got a three-pointer on the side of the Boomers. That one won't fall. Offensive rebound fought for, pass is tipped and taken away by number 15. Another substitution, Gracie Martinez.
Yeah, good job by Kate Sporn trying to get that board. The three by Tatum Ray was there, just didn't fall.
Lady Eagles can basically dribble this one out. Martinez dribbling, and Coach Hayworth wants timeout to get one more substitution in for him. And that substitution being Whitey Jones. We got another substitution on the side of the Boomers.
That'd be Kennedy Roach, not listed on our regular roster. We're in 21.
So 40 seconds to go. Lady Eagles getting their chance to claim another regional championship on their resume as they lead by 18, 30 seconds to go. And that three by Collins Daniel is no good. And possession back to the Boomers. Under 30 to play.
Mason Miller taking it up the court. Going to Tatum Ray on the right side. Boomers will work around. Likely not going to take that final shot. It's a handoff to Ray behind that. Yeah. Ray going to pull one up just a bit strong.
And that's going to do it here. 5 seconds to play. Everyone's standing up. And the Weatherford Lady Eagles headed to Saturday night. They are already sworn into the area tournament. Going to go get that regional championship chance, as the Boomers will now play Friday afternoon here in Weatherford, right back here at the Eagles Nest. We'll have your post-game stats right after this. This has been Boomer Basketball, Z92 and Boomer TV.
This is Matty Mitchell with Vance Auto Group in Woodward, Oklahoma. Vance is Northwest Oklahoma's dealer with the best deals on GMC, Chevrolet, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Vance also has a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles. No matter if your credit is good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, Vance is the home of the 100% credit approval, and we almost always beat your bank. Plus, we have 0% financing on select new models. And this month, Vance is donating $50 for every vehicle sold to help the Woodward County Sheriff's Department purchase life-saving equipment. We support Northwest Oklahoma, so give Vance a chance and buy local.
Every family has a story filled with chapters of love, laughter, and dreams for the future. But what if one day you're not there to help write the next chapter? Life is unpredictable, but your love for your family shouldn't be. With State Farm Life Insurance, Gwayne Matthews and Woodward can help ensure your story continues, even when you're not there to turn the page. Protect the chapters yet to come. Talk to Gwayne Matthews, because your story deserves to be told.
Supporting communities in every way, Sealing State Bank is thrilled to bring hometown banking closer to you with a brand new branch in Woodward.
Welcome.
Now offering full-service banking close to home, from personal checking and savings to home and commercial loans, Sealing State Bank has you covered. Enjoy the convenience of mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and so much more. Sealing State Bank, your trusted partner in Woodward. Come visit at 2314 Williams Avenue and experience hometown banking at its best.
Keep your home safe and secure with Arlo Secure from Pioneer. Our battery-operated doorbell cameras and solar-powered outdoor cameras make it easier than ever to protect your home. Enjoy 2K video resolution and instant alerts day or night, starting at just $15 a month. Visit GoPioneer.com today and enjoy peace of mind with Arlo Secure.
As Lady Eagles defeat the Boomers 51-33 in our girls matchup tonight. Woodward will play John Marshall Friday, 1 o'clock, back here in Weatherford in the consolation semifinals, as the Boomers will look to win it and advance there and try to play for the consolation championship on the regional side. Looking at your post-game stats, it was Deja Givens, talked about her at the top of the broadcast, consistent, steady hand. She was that again tonight for the Lady Eagles. Had 20 points, 2 3-pointers as well. And that Ella Strickler in double digits with 10. Then Talon Payne really did her damage in the first half. Boomers held her to 0 in the second half, nothing. But she had that 12 in the first half, all from the three-point line, got it done to Talon Payne. Peyton Mills ultimately wound up with 8 for the Lady Eagles as well. For the Boomers, no score in double figures. Caitlin Culp leads away with 9 points tonight. You had Kaylee Mills with 8. Lexi Mendel had 6. 4 for Taylor Floyd, 3 for Ella Howard, as well as Bailey Nelson. That speaks to that defense, and we talked about that at the top of the broadcast. Both the Eagles and Lady Eagles, one of the best defensive units in their respective classes on both sides. Weatherford only gives up 42 a game on the girls' side and, well, held the Boomers to 33 here tonight. Woodward outscored Weatherford 12-6 in that third quarter. What you needed to get close, get it cut to double digits, but Weatherford controls the fourth quarter 15-5 to pull away for the win. So the Boomer girls now 9-17 on the season as they head into that Friday contest with John Marshall. We'll step aside, come back, get you set for the boys. It's Woodward, Weatherford coming up next. Boomer basketball, Z92 and Boomer TV.
Great teams aren't carried by just one player. They're built on trust, determination, and people who show up for each other. Bank of Western Oklahoma does the same with your finances. We make decisions right here at home with lenders who know how to hustle for your goals. Bank of Western Oklahoma works like a true team. We're motivated, loyal, and ready to help you win your next financial game. Bank of Western Oklahoma, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Keep your home safe and secure with Arlo Secure from Pioneer. Our battery-operated doorbell cameras and solar-powered outdoor cameras make it easier than ever to protect your home. Enjoy 2K video resolution and instant alerts day or night, starting at just $15 a month. Visit GoPioneer.com today and enjoy peace of mind with Arlo Secure.
And back in Weatherford. The spot area goes to the regional championship game on Saturday. And looking at Weatherford again, 4-0 on the season against Woodward. Best defensive unit in all of Class 4A. They hold teams to just 37.5 points per game. In the last couple weeks, they held Elgin to 16 points, held Clinton in the district to just 19 points. That is, they are also the only team in the class holding opponents under 40 a game. And for Weatherford, the two guys you got circled tonight, Jackson Smith, Cooper Bryant. How about this, Ely? Smith has averaged 22 against the Boomers, averages 16 on the season. And Cooper Bryant has averaged 18 per game against the Boomers, as well as 8 rebounds, usually averages 14 and 6. So both those guys have been Woodward killers, if you will, over the course of the regular
above
season.
their averages against us. And there's a pretty big sample size there between how many times they've played us, 4 times. But there's more than just 2 guys to circle on that roster. Obviously, those guys have been, the leading guys in terms of how they've beat us. But, these guys, they've got 6 or 7 guys we need to, look out for on grow up 32 minutes a game. But, no, this is a tough squad. They have definitely proved everybody wrong but themselves. I mean, they never doubted themselves. But a lot of people have doubted these guys coming in to this year after losing a lot of guys. So this is an impressive ball club, and there's really no other way to put it.
Eagles are 24-2 on the season, number 6 in 4A. Those 2 losses, one of them coming to Perkins in the buckle of the Wheat Belt tournament. In the finals there, Perkins being 52-47. That was their first loss of the season on January 28th. And then they lost a tight tilt at Anadarko on the 31st, 57-54. That's it. Otherwise, they have won and won handily in the rest of their contest. We'll step aside, come back, get you set with the keys to the game. Starting lineup, opening tip-off coming up soon as well. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Every family has a story filled with chapters of love, laughter, and dreams for the future. But what if one day you're not there to help write the next chapter? Life is unpredictable, but your love for your family shouldn't be. With State Farm Life Insurance, Gwayne Matthews and Woodward can help ensure your story continues, even when you're not there to turn the page. Protect the chapters yet to come. Talk to Gwayne Matthews because your story deserves to be told.
Supporting communities in every way, Sealing State Bank is thrilled to bring hometown banking closer to you with a brand new branch in Woodward. Welcome. Now offering full-service banking close to home, from personal checking and savings to home and commercial loans, Sealing State Bank has you covered. Enjoy the convenience of mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and so much more. Sealing State Bank, your trusted partner in Woodward. Come visit at 2314 Williams Avenue and experience hometown banking at its best.
Keep your home safe and secure with Arlo Secure from Pioneer. Our battery-operated doorbell cameras and solar-powered outdoor cameras make it easier than ever to protect your home. Enjoy 2K video resolution and instant alerts day or night, starting at just $15 a month. Visit GoPioneer.com today and enjoy peace of mind with Arlo Secure.
You tackle an endless to-do list every day. It may seem like a thankless job, but you know better. It's the little things that matter most. That's why you'll appreciate the enduring value of the Michelin Defender tire. Designed for doers like you, Michelin's longest-lasting tire keeps you on the go longer, so you have one less thing to worry about on your next road trip. Stop in today for miles of uncompromised safety and performance. Visit your local Michelin dealer, High Plains Tire, at 2220 Main in Woodward.
And back in. It's set for Woodward and the Flash here in this boys contest. And Ely, we talked about what make the Eagles really good defensively. Obviously, they stand out. They play together well as a unit. And Jackson Smith, Cooper Bryant, guys, you got to watch tonight for the Boomers. You had 3 double figures Saturday. Caden Gaines led the way with 19. You had Aaron Laredo with 13. And Gage Hutchins with 11. Saw good minutes for Luke Talley. Jesse Treese off the bench had 5 as well. What the Boomers got to do tonight to try to take down the mighty Eagles?
Well, Tyler, the Eagles are a very methodical team. They do not play, at a super fast pace or a super slow pace. I say the big thing for the Boomers is make them play to your pace. Play to your pace, sorry. We like to get out and run. We like to get, really scrappy on defense, score fast. Make the Eagles try to play up to you. If you can do that, get them out of their rhythm, that's never a bad thing.
I would say that is indeed very solid key, sirs. And with that, we'll step aside for a final break, come back, and have the starting lineups opening tip-off. It's Boomer Basketball, Z92, and Boomer TV.
Great teams aren't carried by just one player. They're built on trust, determination, and people who show up for each other. Bank of Western Oklahoma does the same with your finances. We make decisions right here at home with lenders who know how to hustle for your goals. Bank of Western Oklahoma works like a true team. We're motivated, loyal, and ready to help you win your next financial game. Bank of Western Oklahoma, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
This is Matty Mitchell with Vance Auto Group in Woodward, Oklahoma. Vance is Northwest Oklahoma's dealer with the best deals on GMC, Chevrolet, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Vance also has a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles. No matter if your credit is good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, Vance is the home of the 100% credit approval, and we almost always beat your bank. Plus, we have 0% financing on select new models. And this month, Vance is donating $50 for every vehicle sold to help the Woodward County Sheriff's Department purchase life-saving equipment. We support Northwest Oklahoma, so give Vance a chance and buy local.
Hungry? Head to Longshots Bar and Grill in downtown Woodward. Bring the whole crew for juicy ribeye steaks, giant burgers, wings from mild to flaming hot, fresh salads, and more. There's something for everyone, including the kids. Planning a party or team celebration? Check out the upstairs golf and gun bays or ask about our group catering options. Longshots Bar and Grill, downtown Woodward's favorite hangout and the official home of the Boomer Coaches Show every Wednesday from 6 to 7. Come hungry, leave happy, and make it a night to remember.
Woodward Steel, your tri-state leader in steel, wants to remind you that in addition to taking care of all your steel needs, Woodward Steel carries other important materials such as stainless, aluminum, 4-inch to 12-inch PVC pipes and fittings, and so much more. If you're in the shop or out in the field and in need of fabrication materials, don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call 580-324-8005 to talk with the staff, or visit the shop Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 210 48th Street in Woodward. Woodward Steel, your trusted tri-state leader in steel.
Back here in Weatherford as we are almost underway here between the boys' side of things, between the Weatherford Eagles and the Woodward Boomers here at the Eagles Nest. The starting lineups have been announced. It is what you would expect for the Boomers: Aaron Laredo, Luke Talley, Caden Gaines, Grayson Roach, Gage Hutchins. And for the Weatherford Eagles, they're normal as well. Junior Cash Weiberg, senior guard Dylan Epp, senior guard as well, Hunter Nelson. Jackson Smith, the leader, and rounding it out, junior number 14, Cooper Bryant.
Cooper's gone back to the natural brown. He had blonde throughout most of the years, so.
Eagles going left to right on your radio dial. Boomers in the all black going right to left. And here we are, just seconds away as the ref bouncing the ball a couple times. As Gaines controls the tip. Luke Talley will control it. Never mind, it will be Gaines as he crosses the timeline. Hands off with Laredo, picked up by Jackson Smith over to Talley. Quickly inside Gaines. Gaines finishes. Oh, he missed it. As Gaines trying to get his own rebound, and he did. Kicked it off Hunter Nelson, but it bounced off his foot straight to another guy. As Nelson has it across the timeline, gets it out Smith. Smith picked up by Gaines.
I love the set play by the Boomers on the tip-off. Gaines just unfortunately, uncharacteristically missed it down low.
Weiberg now to Epp, top of the key. Back to Smith. Roman left, handoff back to Smith with Nelson. Guarded by Gage Hutchins, going to work. Nelson stops, left elbow jumper, just a bit long, gains the rebound. No score yet. First quarter, 7 minutes. Laredo has it. Controlling the offense. Dribbles left, now Talley. Talley over to Hutchins. Hutchins dribbling right side, stops. Bounce pass inside Talley. Talley now Laredo. Laredo stops, steps through, trying to get it back out to somebody. Finally gets to Talley on the right wing, back to Laredo. Over to Gaines. Gaines thought about a three-pointer, dribbles inside, 2 dribbles. That elbow jumper won't go. Talley the finish. Boomers score first here in the first quarter, 20 seconds in.
And of all the people, if you had told me Luke Talley was the one to draw first blood, I wouldn't have believed it.
Dylan Epp. Now Jackson Smith. He's going to dribble right, dribble handoff. Epp, top of the key, guarded by Laredo. Over Bryant. Bryant in the corner. Bounce pass to Hunter Nelson. And Luke Talley tried to get a steal. Caught a bit too much body of Nelson. That's going to be Talley's first foul. 6:21 to play here. First quarter, 2-0. Bounce pass inside Nelson. Now Smith. Now Epp again, right wing. Going to dribble left side against Laredo. Trying to get inside. Bounce pass out. Weiberg, left corner. Bang.
One of those guys that could also contribute for Weatherford. Just want to remind everybody, if you're just now tuning in for the Boomer TV side, audio only tonight. Had an issue with the camera. We'll hope to have that fixed by Friday.
So 3-2. Cash Weiberg hits the left corner 3 to begin things in the scoring column for the Eagles. So 5:40 to go. Gaines, Roach. Now back to Gaines, top of the key. Shot fake, dribble right side, spin back left, fading away right jumper. That one's good. Tough shot from Gaines to get the lead back for the Boomers, 4-3.
So, Caden, you're going to miss the layup, but you'll make that. I'll take it, I guess.
As all the way down the court is Bryant. Bryant missed the right-hand layup, and Roach takes the rebound. Back we go with the Boomers.
Yeah, Bryant thought he got fouled and did not. Boomers played him clean defensively.
Gaines has it near half court. Nelson picks him up quickly, dribbling left, spins back left, going to dribble inside, falling down. He's going to be called for a travel, as that's going to be a turnover on the Boomers. As Gaines got a little tripped up.
Go ahead.
5:32 to play.
That is sometimes where Gaines could give himself a little bit right when he gets into those dribble moves. Weatherford plays him really good on those.
That they do. Epp bringing it up on the right side, picked up by Laredo. Quickly to Weiberg. Weiberg top of the key, dribbling. Passes it back to Epp. Into the corner, Jackson Smith, guarded by Hutchins. It's a tough matchup if you're Hutchins. Smith's good player. Dribbling. Iverson crossover, right hand elbow jumper. That one drops through. Tough move there from Jackson Smith as he gets on the board. 5-4 now, Eagles back on top. Entry pass, Talley picked off by Cooper Bryant. Smith controlling it into the front court. Corner now, Epp. Epp picked up his dribble. Laredo tipped it out of bounds.
Like the intensity by Laredo. Didn't get the call there, but hey, you'll take that every time. Get in their grill, make them uncomfortable. We had just talked about that. Talked about that in the pregame.
Set to inbound is Smith. He gets it to Epp. Epp dribbling towards the top. Now Weiberg, right wing. Bounce pass inside to Hutchins. Hutchins poked it away, still.
Oh, I got away with the kickball. Nope, they called it. Hutchins just kicked it barely to himself, and that's why they call that kickball. So he was on the ground, Ely, and realized it between his legs and just put a foot on it, which good catch by the official, to be honest.
So it will stay here. Epp underneath their own basket. Inbounds to Nelson. Back out. Weiberg, right wing. Got it. Cash Weiberg, 2 for 2 from 3, and he hasn't hit rim. And Gaines tripped once again.
Kept the dribble, though.
We got a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Eagles. Gaines got a little too ahead of himself right there.
He did. Again, that's what we talked about, right? He gets excited because he sees some of those opportunities, but Weatherford's so good, more so than other teams, at really clamping you down, taking away those lanes quick, and it caught Gaines again there.
So 8-4. Eagles over the Boomers right now. 4:22 to play here in the first quarter. Epp bringing it straight to Laredo, top of the key. Now Jackson Smith, left wing. Weiberg once again from the right corner, and a foul by Gaines.
Tried to close out on him and just too much, knocked him down.
So Weiberg gonna go to the line for point opportunity 7, 8, and 9 here early in the first quarter. Weiberg, not someone we talked about in the pregame, but has been a good shooter all year long for him.
Yeah, doing what Talon Payne did right for the Lady Eagles, coming out with the high hand from 3.
Shot 4 for 8 from us, or versus Clinton, 50% in their victory over them. Didn't have the greatest performance last time he played Woodward, but off to a good start here. Missed his first free throw, as here is his second one. Got that one to fall. Now 9-4, 4 minutes, 12 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Boomers trail by 5. Got 2 Eagles back. Gage Hutchins in the opposite corner, as Weiberg's free throw is good. So he makes 2 out of 3, 10-4. Weatherford leading Woodward here early in the first quarter. Now Gaines has it, going to dribble left side, getting inside again, pass to Roach, and Gaines dropped it a little low.
Yeah, it was a good pass. It was a good idea, just a little late on the pass.
Jackson Smith the other way and kicks it to Epp, dribbling inside, gets it back from Epp, and Jackson Smith is fouled. And Coach Gaines is going to go ahead and bring Caden out at the dead ball. Jesse Treese subbing in here.
Maybe try to get him a little more mind right.
As Boomers still got 6. Gaines.
Go
Roach is going to. I don't think Caden wanted to come out. So Roach out of the game. In comes Jesse Treese. Steal on the inbound from Hutchins. Bounce pass to Treese. Treese going to stop, and he got tripped up. But they're going to call.
They didn't see it though.
They're going to call a travel.
And the reason they did see it is because as soon as he stopped is when the trip happened. So it looked like he just fell. I mean, with the way the official was, I can't necessarily blame him for that.
10-4, under 4 minutes to go here, first frame. Dylan Epp controlling things for the Eagles. Matchup Laredo all night. Weiberg left wing now. Bryant gets the away screen from Epp. Epp now has it on the right wing. Epp dribbling back left side into the corner. Cooper Bryant going to dribble baseline. Gonna go up with the right hand. Won't go. Gaines controls the rebound. And here we go for the Boomers. Hutchins transition, left wing 3. That one just a bit strong. Rebound taken, Jackson Smith. Push it up. Jesse Treese picks him up. Smith down the lane, stops, kicks it back out. Weiberg thought about it, no. All the way across court. Now Bryant left corner. Back out, left wing. Now up top of the key, over to Nelson. Nelson inside to Smith. Smith going to work against Hutchins. Dribbling left, gets into the paint, kicks it out. Dylan Epp, wide open three-pointer, Riddle's out. Gaines controls the rebound. Couple stops here for the Boomers, just not able to get one to fall.
Yeah, he had a great look by Hutchins the last time around in transition. That was something you wanted. Like you mentioned, just a little too much.
10-4, Boomers down by 6. Tally has it, top of the key, off the screen from Treese. Now Laredo, left side, top of the key, Gaines. He'll try a three-pointer, just a bit strong once again. Jackson Smith the rebound.
Remember in this game last year, Gaines had 22 in the losing effort against that very talented senior group of Weatherford.
Epp over to Smith. Smith inside Bryant, left elbow. Into Epp, right corner. Dribbling it back out against Laredo. Taking their time now to 2 minutes. Just 10-4. Now Bryant has it, going to dribble inside against Gaines. Kick it back out corner. Weiberg thought about a 3. Going to dribble inside, 12-foot jumper. That one just a bit short. Rebound Tally quickly to Gaines. Gains right wing to Aaron Laredo. Laredo going to penetrate inside, up with the right hand. That one rolls in. Aaron Laredo gets a big bucket there for the Boomers.
And could have maybe got the N1 because Jackson Smith took a little bit of a hack at him. Good concentration by Aaron to finish that.
Big bucket for the Boomers, get a little bit of momentum on their side. Dylan Epp now to Weiberg, right wing. A cut from Jackson Smith, gets him the ball, left elbow. Going to try to step inside, back out Weiberg, now to Nelson. Nelson right wing up to Epp, top of the key, swing past Weiberg, going to dribble inside, stop, kick it out, Epp. He'll try yet another three-pointer. That one just a bit strong again. Rebound fought for, still fought for, bodies tangled. We got a timeout on the side of the Eagles.
I'm sorry,
Coach
but
Bull.
I am surprised they granted the timeout there because that to me looked like that ball was still loose. So, but Weatherford does get the timeout granted. Great Plains Bank, heritage, trust, respect. Those are the things that make Great Plains Bank great. With deep roots across Oklahoma and Texas, they're in touch with the communities in which we live and work. M&D Enterprises and the Lawnmower Shop for your best lawn, porch, or patio. M&D Enterprises and the Lawnmower Shop are your people. They carry everything you need to make your greenscape that little piece of heaven you've always dreamed of. Locations in Woodward, Canton, and Weatherford. M&D Great Plains Bank, powering Boomer Sports this season.
So 10-6, a minute, 10 seconds to play. Been quite sporadic first quarter here.
The Boomers are hanging around, right? I mean, Weatherford got that little bit of momentum. Obviously, Cash Weiberg starting out hot. He's got 8 of the 10 for Weatherford. But you're doing a good job so far on Jackson Smith and Cooper Bryant.
Jacoby Flynn entering the game for the Eagles. So first substitution on the side of the Eagles. Jesse Tree's still in there. Roach remains on the bench. Jackson Smith draws the switch. Double team comes. Top of the key over to Jacoby Flynn. Back to Smith on the right wing. Screen comes. Laredo gets through.
Traveled with it.
Nelson now to Cooper Bryant. Over to Jackson Smith, who's going to dribble baseline. Bumping with Gage Hutchins. Trying to get some position. Stops. Pops a 7-foot jumper. Falls home. Tough shot there from Jackson Smith. 12-6 now. Weatherford lead by 6. 30 seconds to play here, first quarter. Laredo dribbles quickly left side, picks up his own dribble, bounce pass over to Caden Gaines. Gaines top of the key, he'll try another three-pointer. That one finally drops through. Need to see those to fall if you're Gaines. Now 12-9, under 20 to go. Weiberg has it near half court, 12 seconds over Flynn. Flynn starting the motion inside. Hunter Nelson. Nelson free throw line. Now to Smith. He'll try a three-pointer.
Oh, my goodness.
And they're going to say Hutchins got him.
Oh, my goodness.
Good sell out there from Jackson Smith.
You can't foul the shooter there. You know, that's 2.7. And I get it. Gage was trying to get over the top. He's fought over the screen, but you've got to be so careful about fouling that shooter. That's a tough break.
So Smith going to have 3 free throws to end the first quarter here. Missed his first one.
And knew it immediately. He stepped over that line immediately.
3-point lead for the Eagles. Boomers with enough time to essentially chuck one up. Smith's second free throw also rims out. So 0 for 2 so far here for Jackson Smith.
Ball don't lie maybe a little bit?
Maybe. I mean, it looked like a foul to me.
It was a foul. I'm just trying to stir stuff up. Being me.
You guys don't know, Tyler Riggs is quite feisty sometimes. Smith's third free throw falls through. Gaines gets it in the inbound. Hucks up a half quarter way off. So that's going to do things for the first quarter. Second quarter coming up. 4-point deficit for the Boomers, 13-9. Second quarter after this. This is Boomer Basketball, Z92 and Boomer TV.
Every family has a story filled with chapters of love, laughter, and dreams for the future. But what if one day you're not there to help write the next chapter? Life is unpredictable, but your love for your family shouldn't be. With State Farm Life Insurance, Gwayne Matthews and Woodward can help ensure your story continues, even when you're not there to turn the page. Protect the chapters yet to come. Talk to Gwayne Matthews because your story deserves to be told.
Supporting communities in every way, Sealing State Bank is thrilled to bring hometown banking closer to you with a brand new branch in Woodward.
Welcome.
Now offering full-service banking close to home, from personal checking and savings to home and commercial loans, Sealing State Bank has you covered. Enjoy the convenience of mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and so much more. Sealing State Bank, your trusted partner in Woodward. Come visit at 2314 Williams Avenue and experience hometown banking at its best.
back in the Eagles' nest as second quarter action set to begin. The Boomers will have the possession tree still on the floor, and that original 4 for the Boomers. Same 5 on the floor for the Eagles, except Cash Weiberg, Jacoby Flynn trading seats. It's 13-9, Boomers down by 4. Entry pass, Tally. Great defense from Dylan Epp as he's able to get the steal. He will push it up for the the Eagles, as he gets it back to Jackson Smith. Control it here, guarded by Hutchins. He's going to pull up a top of the key 3, just a bit strong. Treese gets the rebound quickly to Gaines. Gaines will slow things down. 7:30 to play. No bucket yet here in the second quarter.
Great closeout by Gage Hutchins there. Had the hand right to the face. Almost got a piece of that ball.
So Gaines near half court, picked up by Nelson. Now Laredo, Jackson Smith going to catch the screen. Won't take it. Go the opposite way. Now Hutchins to Gaines. Gaines on the left side. Stop. Now the double team comes. Bounce pass to Treese. Treese back to Gaines. Gaines not going to take the three-pointer. Stop. 17-foot jumper drops through. Hunter Nelson in his face. Gaines still got it to go.
I mean, but when Gaines rises, he's taller than everybody on this court, period. You're not going to stop that.
That he is. 13-11, 2-point deficit for the Boomers. Almost a steal. Hutchins trying to get into Jackson Smith. As it reaches the corner, Cooper Bryant back out to Flynn. Flynn to Smith near half court. You just know Hutchins loves these type of matchups.
Oh,
Great player that Jackson Smith is. Dylan Epp now right wing. Guarded by Laredo, going to dribble inside. Stop. Get it to Jackson Smith. Smith couldn't handle it. Hutchins has it in transition, pushing quickly. Bounce past Tally. Tally goes up, swatted away by Flynn. Nevertheless, Boomer basketball, a stop on the defensive end, and now down here on our end.
Yeah, how about the seniors right there? Aaron Laredo, Gage Hutchins, great defensively forcing that turnover.
So 13-11, Boomers got a chance to tie or take the lead. Aaron Laredo inbounding straight to Jackson Smith. As Smith now has it in transition the other way. Euro step off the glass.
Goodness.
Jackson Smith got around Gage Hutchins and over the top of Aaron Laredo. 15-11 now. Big bucket for Jackson Smith. Gaines over the top to Tally. Inside to Gage. Hutchins. Hutchins missed the layup.
Beautiful feed. It's there. You got to make that one.
Dylan up on offense now. Now to Flynn. Flynn over to Epp once again. Eagles slowing things down now in the half court. Cooper Bryant left wing.
And
we got an offensive foul.
Yeah.
Legal screen on Hunter Nelson as he was backside screening for Jacoby Flynn.
Just his first of the quarter for either team.
Aaron Laredo back the other way. 5:41 to go. 15-11. Boomers down by 4. Plenty of game left. Plenty of half left. Playing right in front of that Weatherford Eagles student section. As Aaron Laredo will get inside. Stop. Pop a 10-footer. Dribbles home. Aaron Laredo, a couple big buckets here. 15-13. 5:20 to go. Jacoby Flynn the other way. Now Epp into Nelson. Back out Cooper Bryant. Epp now right wing. Action. Bounce pass to Jacoby Flynn. Short corner. Back to Epp right wing. Gonna dribble inside left. Back outside. Jackson Smith. That's Hunter Nelson. Three-pointer won't fall. Cooper Bryant the rebound. Back up. That follow shot won't go. Epp is there to clean it up. Big offensive rebounds for the Weatherford Eagles. 17-13 now. Trading buckets in the second quarter. And Aaron Laredo tried to get it inside to Tally, just a bit too far. And Gaines able to get the steal at the half court, get it back for him. Hutchins able to control it. Not yet. Luke Tally now right corner. And they're going to say he traveled with it. And 3 turnovers in a row here.
Yeah, a little sloppy this last minute or so for both sides, if you will.
We got a timeout on the floor. Coach Gaines wants to talk it over. So 4:39 to play here in the first half. Boomers still down by 4, but fighting here.
Smith & Co. Auction and Realty. They are Oklahoma's real estate and land auction experts. Smith & Co. is your #1 choice for all your land auctions and real estate needs. Call them 580-254-3975 or email Ira at smithcorealestate.com. Northwest Glass, from residential and commercial glass to auto glass, doors, and mirrors. Northwest Glass, they've got you covered. They do it all with expert care, quality service. Visit 611 Texas Avenue in Woodward or call them 580-256-4324. Northwest Glass, Smith & Co. powering Boomer Sports this season.
4:39 here in the second quarter. Boomers trying to draw just a bit closer. It seems like every time they do, the Eagles got an answer.
The big deal I see in this first half, and you hope it continues, is that as Weatherford's throwing some punches right, hitting some big shots, the Boomers keep answering. That's something they haven't been able to do in previous matchups this season.
Just a 4-point deficit, so Boomers, you could say, doing just fine here to begin things. Jackson Smith working against Gage Hutchins. Now Cooper Bryant, now Flynn inside. Nelson back out Smith, left wing. Shot fake, dribbling left side, going to work against Laredo. Now gets it back to Epp. Epp, top of the key. Hutchins the matchup over to Nelson. Nelson looking, didn't dribble. Now Flynn, right corner. Back to Epp, cross court to Bryant. Now Smith once again. Smith catches a screen. Now is on Gaines. Smith going to work against Gaines. Smith shaking, Bacon stop, pop, 16-footer short, tally the rebound, and he's fouled by Cooper Bryant. And that is Cooper Bryant's first foul, second team foul. No fouls this period for the Boomers.
Yeah, playing clean defensively. You love to see it, right? Now you got to capitalize on some of these stops. Great job by Gaines on the contest, no foul. How about Luke Talley, Scott, for that board over the big man Cooper Bryant?
We're used to seeing that, though. Talley, I mean, he's always there for that defensive boards, those offensive glass, a guy we need on the floor. So Laredo into the front court. Smith letting him dribble for now. Screen comes from Talley. Spin is Laredo, and another turnover for Laredo as Cooper Bryant all the way down. Bounce pass to Epp. Shot fake, gets the defender to fall. Weiberg wide open right corner three. That one's not good. Cooper Bryant the rebound. Back to Smith, top of the key. Shot fake, going to dribble inside. Free throw line, corner side. Dylan Epp, right corner three. Air ball into the hands of Talley. And now Hutchins into the front court. Hutchins dribbling right side, going to go back left. And we have a foul down low off the ball.
Yeah, Gaines got wiped out trying to cut to the basket as Hutchins was starting to attack. No get Epp for his first third of the quarter for Weatherford.
Inbounds will be Jesse Treese. Top to Gaines. Gaines shot fake. Top of the key three. Got it. Caden Gaines made his last few shots. Just a 1-point deficit now for the Boomers.
Gaines has got 10.
Epp brings it the other way into the front court. Boomers pressing now. Talley guarding Nelson. Nelson to Bryant. Bryant, Smith, Epp all the way at corner. Cash Weiberg into the left side as he dribbles out back left corner to Nelson over to Epp. Epp now to Weiberg. Weiberg back to him. As Boomers just playing sound, not giving any space right now. Into the corner. Bryant going to try a three-pointer, rattled out. Rebound fought for, taken by Hutchins. Hutchins quickly to Gaines. Gaines going to slow things up here. Got a chance to take the lead, do the Boomers. 2.5 to play here first half. In the Eagles' nest. Winner goes to the regional championship. Gaines looking for that opening. Behind the back, dribbles inside, going to have to get rid of it now. Over to Laredo, 2:15 to play now. Boomers trying to do what they can to get a bucket, be methodical here. Laredo in the corner, spins back, looking for somewhere to go. Picked up his own dribble, bounce pass out to Talley, over to Hutchins. Top of the key, now back to Gaines, left side. The matchup is Hunter Nelson.
Who played great defense. Great defense on Gaines, that last ISO.
Catches the screen, going to go the opposite way. Dribble inside, split the double team, stop, spin, fader. Got it again! Caden Gaines scorching hot right now. 18-17, Boomers have their first lead of the game. Hunter Nelson once again. Dribble handoff with Weiberg. Tally the assignment. Dribbling left, top of the key, over to Epp, left side. Look, trying to get it Smith. Good denial from Luke Talley. Going to dribble left side, spin it back right. Laredo, good defense outside finally to Smith. Hutchins back on him. Catches a screen for Bryant. Gets the switch on Treese. Inside, Jackson Smith. Bounce pass, no looker to Bryant. And Bryant left alone.
That's what you call chemistry. Those two guys know where they are on the floor at all times in relation to each other. Cooper Bryant, first basket of the game.
And the Eagles got the lead back. We're under a minute to go in the first half. It's been a good one here in Weatherford. Gaines splits the double team again and draws the foul. Gaines starting to kind of collect himself, get the dribble back. 56.8 as that foul is credited to Hunter Nelson. We have a side out of bounds right by the Weatherford Eagles student section.
It's his second, fourth of the quarter.
So 55 seconds to play. Boomers down by 1, 19-18. Laredo gets the screen from Talley. Dribbling left side, getting all the way into the lane. Off the glass, wouldn't go with the right hand.
Great look, too. My goodness.
So Epp has it right wing all the way down into the front court. Bounce pass to Cooper Bryant, short corner, back to him. Now Smith has it at the volleyball line, 30 seconds to play.
Comes the Weatherford hold, Ely. Waiting for that final
The classic
shot.
Weatherford hold.
Yep.
As quite literally just holding it. And Boomers letting them. As the same 5 been on the court since the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. Epp now has it down to 10 seconds is the clock. Smith right side, bounce pass inside to Nelson, short corner. Pass tipped all the way into the corner. Cash Weiberg wide open. That one won't go. Laredo the rebound. Now Talley and up to Hutchins. Hutchins, you're going to say he traveled, but that's going to be the end of the first half. 19-18. We got a good one here in Weatherford. Boomers trail by 1. Halftime stats after this. This is Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Keep your home safe and secure with Arlo Secure from Pioneer. Our battery-operated doorbell cameras and solar-powered outdoor cameras make it easier than ever to protect your home. Enjoy 2K video resolution and instant alerts day or night, starting at just $15 a month. Visit GoPioneer.com today and enjoy peace of mind with Arlo Secure.
Great teams aren't carried by just one player. They're built on trust, determination, and people who show up for each other. Bank of Western Oklahoma does the same with your finances. We make decisions right here at home with lenders who know how to hustle for your goals. Bank of Western Oklahoma works like a true team. We're motivated, loyal, and ready to help you win your next financial game. Bank of Western Oklahoma, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
This is Matty Mitchell with Vance Auto Group in Woodward, Oklahoma. Vance is Northwest Oklahoma's dealer with the best deals on GMC, Chevrolet, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Vance also has a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles. No matter if your credit is good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, Vance is the home of the 100% credit approval, and we almost always beat your bank. Plus, we have 0% financing on select new models. And this month, Vance is donating $50 for every vehicle sold to help the Woodward County Sheriff's Department purchase life-saving equipment. We support Northwest Oklahoma, so give Vance a chance and buy local.
Woodward Steel, your tri-state leader in steel, wants to remind you that in addition to taking care of all your steel needs, Woodward Steel carries other important materials such as stainless, aluminum, 4-inch to 12-inch PVC pipes and fittings, and so much more. If you're in the shop or out in the field and in need of fabrication materials, don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call 580-324-8005 to talk with the staff, or visit the shop Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 210 48th Street in Woodward. Woodward Steel, your trusted tri-state leader in steel.
At this break, a back and forth boys game we are seeing here. Bit of a low scoring affair, defensive battle. What we expected, Ely, within that respect. Let's take a look at your scoring for both sides. For the Boomers, it has been Caden Gaines. He is leading all scorers with 12 points right now, 2 threes as well. Made in that half for Caden. Outside of that, you got Aaron Laredo with 4 points and Luke Talley the other 2. For Weatherford, a similar story as you've got 8 points for Cash Weiberg, 7 for Jackson Smith, and then 2 apiece for Cooper Bryant and Dylan Epp. So not a lot of scores in the scorebook in terms of points for either side. Weatherford won the first quarter 13-9. The Boomers outscore them 9-6 in that second quarter. Thoughts, Ely, on that first half?
Defensive battle for sure, and that comes as no surprise because Weatherford, I mean, they're sound on defense no matter what. And Woodward's got quite the sample size to be able to defend them at a high rate, and they do. They play some great ball. Cash Weiberg had a little flurry there to begin things, and he's a great shooter. But big thoughts on it. Caden Gaines, it's no secret that we need him in this game. It's no secret he's our best player, our best shot maker. My thought is he's going to have to continue what he had there at the end of that first half if we want to do anything here in this game. And keep playing that great defense. Gage Hutchins doing a great job on Jackson Smith. Probably his worst half against us that he's had so far. And everybody else doing a great job. Luke Talley crashing the boards. That second half was pivotal. Second quarter was pivotal for us.
That it was. And, of course, for the Boomers, at this point, again, I mentioned it, you keep fighting back, right? You keep finding ways to fight back. And that's the big deal here because, quite frankly, you just haven't had that in your other contests, if you will. If you missed earlier, the Woodward girls, we know, are going to be playing Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock against John Marshall. They fell to the Lady Eagles 51-33 earlier today. That final did not get a we do have a final on the Community Christian Bethany game. That was the other semifinal tonight, played in Bethany. Bethany wins it 55-32 over Community Christian. So it'll be Bethany Weatherford for the regional championship on Saturday here from Weatherford. On the boys' side, the other matchup there was Bethany and Oklahoma Christian School. Again, that one taking place in Bethany. And do not have a score update yet for that contest. Did want to check quickly. We have Alva and Fairview in action for their regional semifinals, if you will, as well tonight. Alva hosting Oklahoma Christian School on the girls' side, and the Ladybugs dominate 50-30. They will be playing in the regional championship game in Jones tonight. Jones-Bethel going at on the other side. Overtime in that game was last update, tied at 42. My goodness. On the boys' side there, Alva, again, in the regional semifinal. Interesting to see that team there. They beat Perry. We know how scrappy those boys could be. We saw them earlier in the year. And they are currently, do not have an update for them, unfortunately. It looks like in their contest, they were supposed to be taking on Crooked Oak. Crooked Oak ranked number 5 in their class. Fairview,
trying to get that score update for you guys.
Fairview also in action tonight on the road against Hooker. Made the long trip there. The boys of Fairview currently beating Hooker 11-8 in the second quarter. The girls, very talented Fairview girls team, they wind up taking down Hooker handedly in that contest, and that was, if I can find it. Oh, hold on. I have got it here in just a second. The girls were able to take it 66-35 over Hooker. So the Fairview girls will be taking on Pawhuska Saturday night at Tonkawa for the regional championship there. So with that said, the Boomers trailing 19-18 against the Weatherford Eagles. Both teams coming out of the locker room, getting their warm-ups going. We'll step aside, have the second half coming to you. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Every family has a story filled with chapters of love, laughter, and dreams for the future. But what if one day you're not there to help write the next chapter? Life is unpredictable, but your love for your family shouldn't be. With State Farm Life Insurance, Gwayne Matthews and Woodward can help ensure your story continues, even when you're not there to turn the page. Protect the chapters yet to come. Talk to Gwayne Matthews because your story deserves to be told.
Supporting communities in every way, Sealing State Bank is thrilled to bring hometown banking closer to you with a brand new branch in Woodward.
Welcome.
Now offering full-service banking close to home, from personal checking and savings to home and commercial loans, Sealing State Bank has you covered. Enjoy the convenience of mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and so much more. Sealing State Bank, your trusted partner in Woodward. Come visit at 2314 Williams Avenue and experience hometown banking at its best.
Hungry? Head to Longshots Bar and Grill in downtown Woodward. Bring the whole crew for juicy ribeye steaks, giant burgers, wings from mild to flaming hot, fresh salads, and more. There's something for everyone, including the kids. Planning a party or team celebration? Check out the upstairs golf and gun bays or ask about our group catering options. Longshots Bar and Grill, downtown Woodward's favorite hangout and the official home of the Boomer Coaches Show every Wednesday from 6 to 7. Come hungry, leave happy, and make it a night to remember.
You know, nowadays it seems like nothing is built to last. Like phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2-tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived, and hello to something that lasts.
Visit your Michelin dealer, High Plains Tire, at 2220 Main in Woodward.
Here we are, third quarter underway here in Weatherford as the very first possession, Weatherford had it and they turned it over in 14 seconds. So the Boomers will have possession.
Coach Nathan Jones
as we
once
get
again
back.
blessed us. Thank you, Coach Jones. Thank you. Appreciate you. Hooking us up. We'll talk about it
I
later.
will be eating the heck out of that later. As Treese has it left corner, up to Tally. Now Laredo going to dribble left side, get a double screen into Hutchins. Hutchins left corner, 3-ball, got it. Great start here for the Boomers, and Gage Hutchins, the energy immediately there.
Yeah, big shot for Gage. Needed that one to go down. He's had some looks at it, hadn't had them to fall yet.
21-19, Boomers up by 2. Smith going to work against Hutchins. Good denial. Epp in the corner now. Shot fake, going to dribble inside, kick it back out to Smith. Left corner, Weiberg wide open, top of the key. Got it. Weiberg answers back. 22-21. Weiberg got the hot hand here.
Weiberg up to 11 for Weatherford, leading them.
Laredo back the other way. That's going to be a foul on Jackson Smith, and he really can't believe it.
Great screen by Jesse Treese caused
That it was.
Smith lost where he's at. Laredo, by the way, step back, hit the 3 just in case it would have
that screen to you, Tyler, is really the reason Smith got caught up, because he had to catch up, and that momentum just kind of took him to the floor after that bump from Laredo. So Smith's first foul, first team foul on the Eagles.
And remember, the Boomers went that entire second quarter without foul.
Treese set to inbound underneath his own basket. Treese looking, scanning, bounce pass into Tally, pass tipped right back out of bounds. We'll go basically just do it again.
So one thing that's impressed me this game about Woodward is just playing with that control so far today.
Kane set to inbound now. As he gets it to Treese, over to Laredo. Gaines once again, right corner. Looking to get the screen from Treese, going to dribble left side, stop. 12-footer, just a bit off the mark. Treese fighting for the rebound. Nelson able to save it to Smith. 22-21. Weatherford up by 1 over the Boomers. Jackson Smith getting into the lane, stop, going up, and a foul's called on Treese. So Smith got inside, drew the foul on Treese, and Smith goes to the line.
Still love the defense by Treese. He's been big in the off-ball scenarios here so far, whether it be on offense or defense. He's playing his role well. First foul on Treese, as you mentioned, first of the quarter on the Boomers.
We talked about him, prior to last game. Played sparingly, got some minutes here and there. Been a pivotal guy. Played amazing defense. He's not turning the ball over on offense. Coach not asking a lot of him on the offensive end, but on the defensive end, doing his job and some. Smith hits both free throws. 3-point lead now for the Eagles. 24-21, 6.5 to go here in the third quarter. Laredo point guard and things here for the Boomers. Gets the screen from Tally over to Hutchins, right side. Hutchins going to dribble baseline, gets by Weiberg, kicks it out. Laredo, left corner, 3-ball, just a bit off. Treese, the offensive rebound. Hutchins another 3. That one won't fall. But it falls into the hand of Nelson. Nelson quickly to Smith. Smith brings it into the front court, pressing, stops, retreats, and gets it to Epp to set up the offense for the Eagles. Gets it back to Smith, back to Epp, dribble handoff. And Smith gets it back, step back, 3-pointer, no, shot fake, over to Epp, F 3-pointer, that one won't go. Gaines trying to get the offensive rebound or defensive rebound, and finally does. Gaines slowly dragging it up for the Boomers, 5:35 to go, down by 3. Gaines stops, thought about a step back, saved it out of bounds, pass inside to Hutchins, perfect pass. So Hutchins gets another layup, good backdoor cut from him as well. 5:20 to go, third quarter. Boomers back down by 1.
Starting to heat up. He's got 5 in this quarter.
Eagles got it in the corner, now wing, now top of the key to Epp. Epp faked right, now going left against Gaines. And Gaines just stuck his hands up there and blocked it. And quickly ahead is Laredo. Bounce pass inside to Gaines again.
To Hutchins.
Gaines with Hutchins. Sorry, Gage Hutchins. I keep wanting to say Gage.
I know. 7 for Hutchins, though, in this quarter.
Back-to-back buckets. Boomers back up by 1. 4:48 to go. Cooper Bryant. Now Weiberg, left corner, dribbling it back up to the wing and over to Epp, top of the key. Corner now, Cooper Bryant, right corner. He'll try a 3-pointer. That one won't fall. Tally the rebound, and here we go. Boomers can get their largest lead. Gaines, right wing, left wing. Going to dribble inside, stop, get it back to Laredo. Laredo going to dribble inside, stop, and he's going to be called for an offensive foul. Going to say he ducked the shoulder just a bit too much.
Yeah, it's one of those bang-bang plays, right? And unfortunately, like you said, a little bit of that shoulder is what caught Aaron. They're going to get you on that shoulder extended arm a lot of times.
Substitution, really the only substitution we've been seeing is Jacoby Flynn checking into the game for Cash Weiberg.
It's interesting you mention that because obviously we know the Boomers working with less numbers, but Coach Bowles kept his rotation very tight for Weatherford.
Yeah, only 2 guys on the bench have their warm-ups off even. Bryant, Cooper on the left wing. Entry pass to Nelson. Back out Smith. Smith going to work against trees. Shaking bacon. Good help defense from Caden Gaines. Over to Cooper Bryant. Back over to Flynn. Right corner. That one won't fall. Gaines gets the rebound. Cross court pass to Hutchins. Hutchins with the layup, goaltending.
And then they're going to count it.
I got a little excited there.
They counted it, but what a pass from Gaines. That was full court football touchdown. Hutchins caught it, finished it.
And the ability Hutchins had there to catch it and the ability to get it off the glass and had a chance to go in. And it was goaltending. Count the basket, 27-24. Boomers, their largest lead of the game, up by 3.
And 9 now for Gage Hutchins, all in this quarter.
Hutchins, speaking to him, going to work against Smith. Smith back out to Flynn, top of the key, rattled out, Gaines the rebound.
An emphatic rebound, by the way.
3:35 to go, Gaines collecting himself. Hunter Nelson, the guard. Bounce pass to Talley. Talley back to Gaines. Trying to get the ball into the hands of Gaines as they trust him most. As Gaines dribbling left side against Nelson. Spins move back left, falling away. Jumper, got it! 10-foot jump shot good by Caden Gaines.
That is an NBA degree of difficulty jumper right there for Caden Gaines. He's got 14.
And he made that and looked straight to the student section. 5-point lead, largest lead of the game for the Boomers, 29-24.
You mentioned the student section. They were warming up in front of them, right? And they were letting them know about it. So
top of the key now is Jackson Smith. Laredo draped all over him. Over to Flynn, left side, back to Jacoby Jackson Smith. Smith, top of the key, going to work against Laredo. Hands it to Bryant. Bryant going to dribble back over, give it to Epp. Epp calming it down. Down to 2:40 to go here in this third quarter. Boomers up by 5. Now Smith, top of the key, going to pull a three-pointer. Missed it a bit short. Offensive rebound, Nelson. Inside to Epp. Epp going to dribble it out to the corner. Epp picked up his dribble. Bounce pass to Flynn. Flynn back to Smith. Smith telling everybody to get out. Smith going to work, getting inside, stopping, fading. Shot won't go. Offensive rebound, Nelson. Nelson back up and in. So timeout by Coach Bull after that bucket. Boomers up by 3, 29-26 to go.
Great Plains Bank, heritage, trust, respect. Those are the things that make Great Plains Bank great. With deep roots across Oklahoma and Texas, they're in touch with communities in which we live and work. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop for your best lawn, porch, or patio. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop, they are your people. They carry everything you need to make your greenscape that little piece of heaven you've always dreamed of. Locations in Woodward, Ken, and Weatherford. Great Plains Bank, M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop, powering Boomer Sports this season on KMZE, FM Woodward, and Boomer TV. We got a score update in that Alva game?
Yeah, they are trailing at the half, 29-18.
Well, and again, that's a really good Crooked Oak team. So and that's one of those deals, if you can hang around, and maybe give yourself a chance. If not, if you play well against that team, that can give you confidence for the rest of the weekend.
And I got a little bit of more of a descriptive update as well. It was 18-14 with 2:06 to go in the second quarter. And Crooked Oak went on an 11-0 run in the last 2 minutes.
It's pretty wild. But again, that Gold Bug squad, it's one of those classic cases we talked about with the Woodward girls. Like, they've got some young talent. They got some guys that are scrappy. And, of course, you got a couple steady seniors as well in there. But that's a team that might be back on the up and up soon. But right now, Ely, this Woodward boys team, not afraid of the challenge being laid down by Weatherford. Now you're on top, though. Can you keep the momentum rolling here?
Yeah, and you have to. I mean, this has been a fun quarter to watch. These guys seem like they're so collected, and they're in the biggest game they've had all season long, and they just seem so calm. Anyways, here we go. Out of the timeout, Laredo catches the screen from Gaines, going inside, stopping, picked up his dribble, hands it off to Hutchins. Hutchins back to Gaines. Gaines has it at the 26-foot line, guarded by Nelson, catches the screen, dribbled it behind the back, and finally able to corral it again. Inside to Talley. Talley off the glass and got it to go. Good pass from Caden Gaines. And Talley gets an easy 2.
And how about Talley fishing over the double team? I mean, they came to him and closed him out.
31-26. Dylan Epp goes coast to coast and gets the layup. Did make it, even though Talley's going to get called for the goaltending.
Yeah.
Shot went in anyways. 31-28, 3-point lead for the Boomers. Under 2 to play here in the third period.
Now, if you're Woodward here, right, this is where the mental kicks in. You got to keep your composure down the stretch of this game.
Right, you are. Laredo catches a screen once again from Gaines. Going to go all the way. Stop. Fades away. Jumper goes down. Aaron Laredo, big bucket. 33-28. Minute 25 to go. Dylan Epp back the other way, right wing. Guarded by Laredo. Cash Weiberg now top of the key. Hunter Nelson trying to get it inside. Going to kick it back out Bryant. Dylan Epp deep right wing three-pointer. That one is no good. Rebound fought for, taken by Gaines. Cross court, up ahead to Gage Hutchins, and Hutchins going to stop and float the jumper in. Gage Hutchins does such a good job of getting down the court in transition.
11 points for him all in this quarter. Credit to Kate Gaines on all these outlet passes, too.
35-28, largest lead of the game. That is 7. Dylan Epp, under a minute to play. Cross court, now Cash Weiberg into the corner. Going to shoot a three-pointer in the face of Gaines. That one won't fall. Nelson, the offensive rebound, back outside. As that was Cooper Bryant with the offensive rebound. As now Weiberg has it at the top. Dylan Epp right wing going against Laredo. They get it to Nelson. Elevator screen ran for Weiberg. Weiberg, the entry pass to Smith is taken away. And we have it out of bounds off of Cash Weiberg's leg. They're going to say Gaines tried to dribble around him, and Weiberg kicked it.
Yeah, and Gaines smartly kind of threw it off of him, knowing that was going to be the case.
Tyler,
but how
what a
about the
steal
from Caden? Did it without fouling, able to get in there and poke it away.
Using that length to his advantage. As we go Laredo, 18 seconds now to play here in the third quarter. That screen and roll again with Laredo and Gaines. Laredo has it, Smith as now bounce pass to Gaines. Gaines with 6 left, dribbling right, stops, pops a three-pointer just a bit short. Gage the offensive rebound, stops. Tally now in the corner, three-pointer won't fall at the buzzer. So to end this third quarter, your Boomers up by 7 points, 35-28. And they are pumped up, headed to the bench. Fourth quarter coming up. This is Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Keep your home safe and secure with Arlo Secure from Pioneer. Our battery-operated doorbell cameras and solar-powered outdoor cameras make it easier than ever to protect your home. Enjoy 2K video resolution and instant alerts day or night, starting at just $15 a month. Visit GoPioneer.com today and enjoy peace of mind with Arlo Secure.
Great teams aren't carried by just one player. They're built on trust, determination, and people who show up for each other. Bank of Western Oklahoma does the same with your finances. We make decisions right here at home with lenders who know how to hustle for your goals. Bank of Western Oklahoma works like a true team. We're motivated, loyal, and ready to help you win your next financial game. Bank of Western Oklahoma, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
And back in Weatherford as the Boomers lead the Eagles 35-28. Heading into this fourth quarter, Kate Gaines with 14. And how about Gage Hutchins, 11 points all in the third quarter. And the reason for that, the Boomers were able to run out on rebounds and take advantage of it. And Ely, as you said earlier, Gage, so good at getting down the court to hurry and finishing all those chances.
Gage Hutchins, not the lone senior on the court, but the kid who's been out there on the court with this team the longest, can feel it. He's coming up on his final stretch of high school ball, had a big third quarter to give his team the lead as they will begin things here in the fourth quarter with the basketball. Tree saving it out of bounds, back to the hands of Tally, top of the key, three-pointer just a bit off. Tally almost got the offensive rebound. Comes into Jackson Smith. Jackson Smith coast to coast, going up over Gaines, and they're going to call a foul on Gaines. Smith going to head to the line to begin the scoring here in the fourth quarter. Just 24 seconds in.
Just Gaines' second foul. First of the quarter for the Boomers. Gaines tried to play it straight up, but Smith was able to get enough body contact into him to make it work.
So Smith set to shoot his first of two. Got a little perspiration on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's
been a great
heavy
game,
action
Tyler. It's
here.
been a great game.
It's been a wonderful back and forth game.
For both squads. Nice turnout here in Weatherford as well. Jackson Smith's first free throw, that one rattled home. One more coming for Smith. Jackson, the senior, who wears number 11. His second free throw is good. That gets it down to 5, 35-30 in favor of your Boomers. Excuse me.
Smith now with 11 matches his number. How about this, Ely? The Boomers have not shot a free throw yet this game.
Wow. As Laredo comes down the floor, catches a screen from Tally into the short corner, shot fake, and then shoots it and gets it to fall. Aaron Laredo shooting well in this game.
He's got 8 points tonight, the senior.
37-30, and on the defensive end, gets the steal on Epp. Treese comes up with it.
Epp just threw it away. He thought a guy was cut. Nobody was there. Treese was like, I'll take that. Thank you.
Laredo bringing it up, catches a screen from Talley, and gets double teamed right off of it, and they're going to call a foul on Dylan Epp. Ball was fought for, and they're going to call Epp with the elbow.
And how about Aaron Laredo to do enough to keep control of that ball long enough to draw the foul when he was getting absolutely poked at and harassed?
Laredo been bringing it up all night long for the Boomers, and really doing a great job, as he has not been doing that all year for him. Inbound to Treese, over to Laredo, guarded by Smith. Entry pass, Gaines. Gaines going to go up over Nelson. Nelson swatted it away. Eagles got numbers, a 5-on-3, as Hutchins and Gaines not back yet. Inside to Bryant, and Bryant could not handle it.
And boy, Coach Bull beside himself on that. You had a 5-on-3, and you just threw it away. Wow.
Smith with the no-look pass inside. I don't think Bryant was ready for it, Tyler.
He wasn't, and it had some heat on it.
Laredo back the other way into the front court. Now to Treese. Treese going to dribble right. Back to Laredo, left side. Going to dribble back towards the top of the key. Boomers trying to get it to Gaines. As good defense from the Eagles, they get the steal. Bryant now has it still in the backcourt. Trying to get it to Nelson, finally do. Now to Epp. And they bring it into the front court. 6:22. Boomers up by 7. 37-30 here in regulation. Trying to punch their ticket to the area tournament are the Boomers. Smith, top of the key, going to work against Hutchins. Gets inside, trying to step through, fading away. Good defense from Hutchins, denial. And he gets it to Cash Weiberg in the corner. Dribbles through, passes back to Weiberg. Top of the key three. That one would not fall. Bryant got the rebound and puts it back up and in with 5:58 to go.
And then an official's timeout because there's sweat right in front of the Weatherford bench. But Cooper Bryant, that was a heck of a tough finish right there through two people. But right now, you know, Ely, it's amazing. The Boomers, you mentioned the defense, they're making Weatherford earn every chance right now.
And Hutchins loves that matchup with Smith so much because
Yeah.
Smith is a great player. And we got a timeout on the floor taken by the Woodward Boomers. So Boomers up by 5, 37-32. Just about 6 minutes to go here in this game.
Smith & Co. Auction and Realty. They are Oklahoma's real estate and land auction experts. Smith & Co. is your top choice for all your land auctions and real estate needs. Call them 580-254-3975 or email Ira at smithcorealestate.com. Also, Northwest Glass. From residential and commercial glass to auto glass, doors, and mirrors, Northwest Glass, they've got you covered. They do it all with expert care, quality service. Visit 611 Texas Avenue in Woodward or call them 580-256-4324. Smith & Co. Northwest Glass, powering Boomer Sports this season.
Here we go, 37-32, 5:58 to go. Boomers trying to defeat the Eagles for the first time this year, and this is the 5th matchup they've had. And it'd be a good one to punch their ticket to the regional championship and a shoe-in for the area tournament. And that'd be such a big accomplishment for this young squad. And to get these two pivotal seniors, you know, a couple more games. As Gaines brings it in out of the timeout into the front court, stops, looking, surveying, into Talley. Talley passes it to Hutchins, but is called for a charge as Weiberg had position. And every time a body hits the floor, we got a lot of sweat. And that kind of goes into show how many substitutions there's been.
Well, yeah, it's been an intense game. I'll say for Talley there, you got to go up with that, right? I respect trying to dish it over. But when you see your defender set like that, you got to go up with a shot and make sure that's more of a 50-50 call, right?
We got a situation with Gage Hutchins in his knee right now. I'm sure Kayla Gaines is not willing to bring him off the floor right now.
Yeah, got scraped up. So they're going to have to take care of that because you can't have him be bleeding while playing.
As we do have the tape coming in. So while they tend to that, Boomers up by 5, trying to get a big upset here in the regional. And Gage is unfortunately going to have to come off to the bench. I wouldn't imagine it'll be for long. As we are back in action out of the unofficial timeout. As Jackson Smith has it in the corner, going against Treese, trying to get inside, up off the glass for 2. As wanted a foul there. Just a 3-point game now, 37-34. Quickly, that ball is in the hands of Caden Gaines. As Caden Gaines going to impose his will inside, and immediately gets fouled by Hunter Nelson.
And again, Caden just knowing he's bigger than everybody else. He's going to bully his way in. Third foul on Nelson. Second of the quarter for Weatherford.
37-34, 5:20 to go. Caden Gaines inbounds to Roach. Roach over to Laredo, top of the key. Back to Gaines in the corner. Gaines going to work against Nelson. Step back. Thought about a three-pointer, won't do it. Good denial from Nelson. As we have a tie ball there, as that's going to be Weatherford Eagle ball. That's good defense there from Hunter Nelson.
Back in.
Yeah, Gage quickly back onto the floor, and out comes Roach.
Definitely a quick tie ball, but it is what it is.
That it was. Three-point ball game. A good one here in Weatherford. Epp controlling it up the floor. Eagles down by 3 right now. Left side to Nelson. Into the short corner is Jackson Smith. Jackson Smith splits the double team, and they're going to be
foul on the floor.
A foul on the floor by Aaron Laredo. I believe
he reached it. Yeah, he reached in. That's his third of the quarter for the Boomers. Again, got to keep your composure here if you're Woodward. Weatherford's regained some momentum.
Epp set to inbound. Inbound pass was tipped, and they're going to call a foul on Hunter Nelson.
Before the tip in even. So it's going to be a steal by Laredo, and then they get Nelson for the foul underneath. That's his fourth.
And that's a huge one.
Yeah. Third of the quarter as well for Weatherford.
Third of the quarter for both squads.
Yeah.
So 4 fouls on Hunter Nelson, and he's the one that's guarding Gaines. As he catches a screen from Talley, trying to get through the double team, turned it over. Into the hands of Weiberg, into the hands of Bryant. Now back to Weiberg. Weiberg thought about it. Into Jackson Smith. He dribbles inside, gets it to go, and one. With the double clutch through the double team. That's not an easy shot if you're Jackson Smith.
Yeah, that was a beautiful finish. And Hunter Nelson fell upon, and he's banged up, so he's checking out. So Jacoby Flynn back in.
37-36. We got yet another timeout on the floor. 4:33 to go. Jackson Smith headed to the line after this.
Yeah, he's been that guy all season for Weatherford, right? Again, just like Deja Givens on the girls' side, when you need a bucket, you turn to Agent 11, Jackson Smith.
Jackson Smith, the senior, the kid who got all the playing time last year with that big 4, if you will. And he's got all the experience, and it shows time in and time out. That kid's very composed. You can never speed him up.
And again, now if you're Woodward, right, Weatherford has outscored you to start this fourth quarter, 8-2. So how are you going to respond? This could be tied up on this free throw. Now you got to regain that momentum. You had it to close that third quarter. Got to regain your composure, and that's what's tough about having a younger squad. And we say younger squad, not necessarily chock full of freshmen and sophomore, but guys, you know, that have waited their turn to contribute, right? You look at Aaron Laredo, didn't play a ton last season in terms of starting minutes or, you know, that type of action. You look at a guy like Luke Talley, you know, he's popped big this season, but hadn't been in this situation. So you got a couple guys like that. Really your consistents are Caden and Gage.
Yeah, and try to force Weatherford to play to your style once again. You know, they got all those points in transition, getting steals, you know, forcing bad shots. And, you know, if they can keep doing that after this Smith free throw as we come out of the timeout. Smith at the line, set to try to tie this one up. And he does do that. 37 all, 4.5 to play here in regulation in this regional semifinal matchup. Laredo picks up his dribble, now Treese. As Treese getting it to Gaines. Gaines has it in the corner, immediately double teamed. Oh, Laredo wide open, left corner 3 ball, bang! Aaron Laredo, big shot in the corner. 3-point lead for the Boomers, 40-37. As we approach 4 minutes to play, Smith quickly the other way, top of the key, thought about it. Now corner, Cash Weiberg, 3-pointer. That one, he goes down. Weiberg, the sniper from the corner, answers back to Laredo.
Weiberg with 15, Laredo now with 11, but, I mean, just shot for shot we were going here in Weatherford.
As Gaines gets it back, fading, out of bounds, kicks it to Hutchins. Hutchins, his 3 won't go. Laredo, the rebound, and he lost it as he tried to get it back to Gaines, and it's going to go to the side of the Eagles.
Tough break there for the Boomers.
So Smith will bring it, try to give the Eagles the lead back. 3:30 approaching. To the point guard, Epp, top of the key. right wing. Smith to Bryant. Back to Epp. Epp going to dribble in left side. Stop. Kick it out. Weiberg, a three-pointer once again. Short. Jacoby Flynn fighting for it. Taken away by Gaines. And Jacoby Flynn all in his grill immediately as he does give it to Treese. Treese quickly inside to Gaines. Gaines to Hutchins. Hutchins going to dribble and float up a jumper. That one won't fall. The runner no good for Gage Hutchins. The rebound, Weiberg. Quickly Smith the other way in transition, pressing the issue. Bryant now inside. The Weatherford Eagles have the lead. We got a timeout on the floor by Coach Bull, and Hunter Nelson going to be entered back into the game. With just under 3 to go, we got a timeout. Coach Bull.
And again, Weatherford winning this quarter now, 14-5. This is that championship experience, right? I mean, again, really only one guy on this roster has been able to say they were in that situation in totality, Jackson Smith. But the rest of the guys saw how C.J. Nixon, how an Ethan Sage, a Tate Sage, a Walker Kitty reacted to these situations the last couple of years, and they repaid it in kind, right? It's closing time. It's clutch time for them, and they're responding. If you're the Boomers, you know you've played better today against this Weatherford squad. It's the best game you've had against them all season. Got to find a way to close it. Got to find a way to close it.
Yeah, you do. And Coach Bull kind of throwing a curveball at you with Jacoby Flynn, probably the shortest guy on their team. He's the one who's picking up gains full court. That kid's, he's a great defender, good football player as well. It's tough to get around that kid.
Well, that's what Coach Bull's done with Caden, though, all year, right? If we can't get Hunter Nelson to guard him, I'm going to send the littler guy at him and kind of have him be in Caden's hip pocket. Try to affect him that way.
Coach Bull, obviously a very savvy coach, and what he does keeps those kids confident to be in these moments as he does lead the Boomers 42-40 as we are back out of the timeout with Laredo bringing it into the front court for the Boomers. Now quickly to the right wing. Now Talley top of the key. Inside Gaines. Gaines goes up off the glass. Good play out of the timeout from Coach Gaines.
Well, a great pass easy two for Gaines. I mean, he just lasered that in there.
Tie ball game. We are 2.5 minutes away from this game being over.
Or maybe going to an OT.
Or an OT. It could be that type of a game. Nelson to Jackson Smith, right wing, dribbling baseline, stops, spins back left, dribbling outside. Hunter Nelson, top of the key, into Epp to the corner. Laredo there. Flynn flashing. Off the ball movement right now. Just poked away by Laredo, but straight to Nelson. And Nelson dribbling right back to Epp, top of the key, near half court. Now 2 minutes to play. Weatherford, once again, taking their time.
Yeah, they're going to be patient on these final couple of possessions. Don't, get yourself caught if you're the Boomers.
Epp over to Flynn. Flynn quickly to Smith. Smith is their guy in these moments. Hutchins, he rises over him, just a bit strong. Hutchins gets the rebound. Good defense from Gage Hutchins to be in as a grill. Under 2 to play now, tie ball game, 42-all. Bounce pass inside to Talley. Talley pulls it up, got it! Boomers back on top. Luke Talley, clutch jumper there, 44-42. Got Kyler Rogers in front of us jumping around everywhere.
Man, and how about the conference from Luke Talley? Talk about a guy that over the last few weeks, he has been the most impressive player for me, playing with the confidence he has.
Boomers up by 2 against their foe, the Weatherford Eagles, 44-42. We approach a minute to play. Timeout, Coach Bull, Tyler.
Yeah, well, he senses it. I mean, this very well could be, depending on how this plays out, this could be one of maybe 2 final possessions for Weatherford. That's how this is shaping up. So you have to get something to go down here, because if not, you're going to give the Boomers the opportunity to hold the ball, right? And you're going to probably take, if you're Weatherford, just how they played. If you don't draw some out of this this timeout, you're probably looking at another 30 seconds off the clock. So this is a do-or-die possession for the Eagles. And again, they've got 3 fouls, so they're going to have to foul twice to get Woodward to the free throw line.
That's a good point you make, because Coach Bull knows that if he was in this situation, he would dribble it out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And this is definitely a big possession here for the Eagles.
So the 5 for them on the floor, it is Weiberg, Epp, Nelson, Bryant, and Smith for the Boomers. Gaines, Treese, Hutchins, Laredo, and Talley.
Bull reinserting Weiberg. Now Nelson over to Weiberg, top of the key. over to Epp left side, dribbling back towards the top. Over to Weiberg. We are now under a minute to play here in the game. Dylan Epp, top of the key, still dribbling it. Smith now left elbow, going to work against Gage Hutchins. Isolation, dribbles left side, gets inside, goes up, off the glass, and got it to go. 45 seconds to go, 44 all. And Laredo quickly down the lane, stops, passes it inside Hutchins. Back to Laredo. Laredo couldn't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, and we're going to stay here. As they say, Jackson Smith was the last guy to touch it.
And I love the play because I think that was kind of set up for the Boomers, right? Make or miss, this is what we're going to do. And Smith got the make, but you still ran down and got a great look for Aaron Laredo underneath. Couldn't finish it, but now you get a second chance. And now the question is, with 36 seconds, do you hold here and take the final shot? I mean, you almost got to, right?
You almost have to. And I think, I don't know if she's saying just wait to take the last second shot, but wait for the perfect one.
Yeah, and the other interesting part for the Boomers to factor into this decision is that you're at 14 fouls. So you only got to foul one more time to put Weatherford in the bonus. So if you don't want to hold for the final shot, you find a look that you like early and you miss it, you're able to get the quick foul if you need to, right?
Yeah, and also to me, you get the ball inside the Gaines if you can. Don't, obviously not forcing anything, you know, not trying to get yourself in a bad situation, a trap situation where Weatherford could possibly get a steal and get you outnumbered on the other end. But, you know, Gaines has been your guy all night. You got your guys crashing the board. Tally Laredo have been doing a great job of crashing that glass. I think you're confident here if you're Coach Gaines and your guys to not turn it over and get a quality shot.
And again, it's been that big trio we talked about Saturday night. Kane Gaines with 16, Aaron Laredo with 11, Gage Hutchins with 11. How about Luke Talley, another 6 tonight as well?
Tally sets it inbound, 36.7 to go in the game. 44 all underneath their own basket, closest to our bench. As Luke Talley gets it inside to the corner to Aaron Laredo, dribbling left side, going all the way to the glass, gets it to go. Boomers lead by 2, 30 seconds under. Epp will bring it across the timeline. Epp going to work against Laredo, gets all the way, blocked by Gaines. His left-hand layup wouldn't go. And Coach Bull calling timeout as that block from Gaines went into the hands of Nelson. They're going to get another chance.
And how about Aaron Laredo, the senior? So proud of that man. What a take that was. I mean, saw the lane, took it, and spun it home beautifully with the English.
We got a special connection with Laredo, obviously. During football season, he'd always come up, talk to us for a little bit. He's a great kid.
Well, and I think
been waiting for this moment his whole career. I mean, he's been sitting behind guys on top of him, and he, you know, he's really starting to flourish right now.
And I can tell you, Chris Godwin would back up everything we just said about him being a good kid. I mean, you know, you love to see it for a senior like this. But now you got to get one stop. You got to get one stop.
Right at about 20 seconds left in the game. Dylan Epp got around Laredo on that. Was a great move. The help defense from Caden Gaines. Wow. This is an impeccable team. They're playing their best basketball they can. This is the best basketball they've played all season long. And it's come at the most pivotal moment.
And I love the atmosphere right now.
Yeah, they are pumped up.
There's tenseness on both sides. Everybody's tense right now.
Even Coach Gaines, when they broke the huddle, had some intensity in what she said.
Well, she took off her jacket. She sweated it out down there, as anybody would be.
I can tell you right now, Tyler Riggs, Ely Noble, Kyler Rogers, we are all on our feet right now.
On our feet.
20.7 to go. Weatherford has it underneath their own basket. Weiberg sets it inbound, gets it inside to Bryant, quickly to Smith. Down to 15 seconds to go. Weiberg trying to get to it. Smith still having it. Laredo guarding him. Smith getting inside, and we have a foul. And that's going to be the 4th team foul. Smith thinks he's going to the line.
Yeah, it's only
it is the 5th team foul.
Yeah. Yep.
So Smith going to the line.
And they've got Aaron Laredo for 5. I only had him for 3. They're saying that's 5 on Laredo.
Laredo's out of here. And he is not happy.
That is tough. And Coach Gaines saying, hey, bud, you were great. You were great. Calm down.
Yeah, Coach Kayla Gaines trying to
keep him calm.
Trying to console him right now as, you know, he's been competing all night. That's going to do it for Aaron Laredo. He's played an amazing game. Very key. So biggest 2 free throws of Smith's career right here. His first one does go home.
19 for Jackson Smith.
Trying to make it 20 and also trying to make it a tie game. 46-45. 10.5 seconds to go here in this game. If he ties it, Boomers will have the last shot. And it does drop through. Timeout, Coach Gaines. 2 clutch free throws right there from a veteran.
Yeah, as you would expect, right? We talked about it. He was the lone guy to return for that star-studded starting lineup. And now, though, for the Boomers, I mean, look, you get the final shot, right? And you know here, no matter what, you're going to at least overtime.
Absolutely.
So you're going to try to take the best look possible. Don't make a silly mistake. And if you're Weatherford, I'm curious to see if they're going to try to foul once, kind of reset things, right? Do you take a foul knowing you still got one to give before free throws to kind of evade any really good look for the Boomers? But regardless, make or miss for the Boomers, depending on the situation. You got to make sure you're back, too. You can't lose to a hero shot at the last seconds.
And, something hard to do in this atmosphere of a game and how close it is and stuff like that, inbounding the ball is a test. Because all 5 of those Weatherford Eagles are going to be right up in your grill as they're going to try to be getting that steal to get a chance to win it here. So get the ball inbounded. But nevertheless, give yourself a shot at a game winner in overtime here.
And you got to go full court. So this is what we're talking about. Don't make the silly mistake. You got plenty of time to get it in and then get it up the court at least, right?
46 all, 10 seconds left. Inbound to Hutchins. Hutchins now to Luke Talley. Talley over to Gaines for the win. Just a bit short. Talley the rebound. Defensive rebound taken. And we are headed to overtime here in Weatherford, Oklahoma. The Eagles' Nest keeping us here just a little bit longer. Overtime after this. This is Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
This is Matty Mitchell with Vance Auto Group in Woodward, Oklahoma. Vance is Northwest Oklahoma. Deals on GMC, Chevrolet, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Vance also has a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles. No matter if your credit is good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, Vance is the home of the 100% credit approval, and we almost always beat your bank. Plus, we have 0% financing on select new models. And this month, Vance is donating $50 for every vehicle sold to help the Woodward County Sheriff's Department purchase life-saving equipment. We support Northwest Oklahoma, so give Vance a chance and buy local.
Every family has a story filled with chapters of love, laughter, and dreams for the future. But what if one day you're not there to help write the next chapter? Life is unpredictable, but your love for your family shouldn't be. With State Farm Life Insurance, Gwayne Matthews and Woodward can help ensure your story continues, even when you're not there to turn the page. Protect the chapters yet to come. Talk to Gwayne Matthews because your story deserves to be told.
Supporting communities in every way, Sealing State Bank is thrilled to bring hometown banking closer to you with a brand new branch in Woodward.
Welcome.
Now offering full-service banking close to home, from personal checking and savings to home and commercial loans, Sealing State Bank has you covered. Enjoy the convenience of mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and so much more. Sealing State Bank, your trusted partner in Woodward. Come visit at 2314 Williams Avenue and experience hometown banking at its best.
Back here in Weatherford, and folks, nothing else needed, no intro needed. We are in overtime here in Weatherford between this semifinal regional matchup between the Eagles and the Boomers. 46 all. We begin things. 4 minutes put back on the clock. Weatherford's get the tip. Jackson Smith off the inbounds and hits the 3 right off the tip. So Weatherford back up by 3. Back the other way, Gaines now to Talley, top of the key, over to Jesse Treese. Gaines now right corner, going to work against Nelson. Looking for an opening, dribbles inside, stops, fading. He's trying to step through, off the glass, got it to roll in. Big bucket there from Caden Gaines, just imposing his will inside and said, I'm getting inside.
He's got 18. Jackson Smith, by the way, big 23 for the Eagles.
49-48, Eagles lead by 1. And Epp crosses half court, took 1 step, and has not moved since. 3 minutes now. Minute played here in this overtime, 49-48.
Coach Bull's not even standing up. He says, we're going to make you force the action, Woodward.
And I think Coach Gaines is saying, hey, let's go.
Remember, Aaron Laredo out of this game right now with 5 fouls, and Roach in his steam.
Roach has inserted for him. As Epp finally making some moves, as Grayson Roach forced the action. Now Jackson Smith near half court.
Yeah, you're going to have to force
They are taking their absolute time. Smith dribbles right Into the corner to Bryant. Bryant back to Smith. Smith now to Jacoby Flynn. Cross court back to Epp. Down to 2:20 now. 49-48. Eagles up by 1. As Epp going to get all the way inside. Bounce past Bryant. Kick it all the way back out Flynn near half court. Now to Smith. 2:10 to go. Boomers still down by 1. Going to have to do something to get a stop. As Jackson Smith still yet to dribble. As he finally does, dribbling inside left, spins back to the corner.
Coach Gaines went to the travel, didn't get it.
The crowd did want one. As Epp now has it near the Weatherford logo. Down to 1:50 in this game, and we've played one possession apiece. Jackson Smith back essentially at half court again. Dribbles right, getting inside the paint, stops, floats, fading, falling. Rebound into the hands of Bryant, and it went through the hands of Gaines. And Gaines quickly back the other way into the front court, 1.5 minutes to play. Right side gets double teamed immediately. He cross court passes it to Grayson Roach. Roach back to Gaines. Gaines has it on at the top of the key. Double team comes as he spins in through the lane and drew the foul.
Oh, the Weatherford team ain't
That's
going to
do it for Hunter Nelson as well.
He's done.
As that, good job from Caden Gaines to draw what was the foul.
It was.
And he's back to the free throw line. 51-48. Boomers down by 3 right now. Gaines at the line for a pair to try to make it 1.
Here's the problem, though. Weatherford's going to sit on it again, right? So even if you make these free throws, you got to be ready for that.
As Gaines does miss his first free throw. Just over a minute to play here.
That was the first free throw taken by the Boomers all game, by the way.
Here's the second, and Gaines gets it to fall. As they're in a bit of a press now, and Jacoby Flynn gets behind it, but they're still going to take it and calm things down and let that clock bleed. Epp dribbles inside, back out to Weiberg. Weiberg dribbles left, inside to Epp. Epp bounce pass near Flynn. Back outside to Epp, back to Smith near half court. 50 seconds to play. Boomers trail by 2.
You got to bait them into a shot somehow, some way.
Jackson Smith dribbles inside, back out to Epp. Now 40 seconds to go.
Yep.
Boomers wasting some time now. Epp back to Smith, and they turn it over. And we're going to say Boomer basketball. The refs got that one right.
Wow.
The Boomers get it back. A mistake on the side of the Eagles. Can the Boomers execute? We got a timeout taken by Gaines. Wants to talk this one over. They're in the same position Coach Bull was earlier. This is the most important possession left because then Weatherford can just bleed the rest of the clock.
Yeah, they could, right? And at the very least, you got to find a clean look here. Doesn't have to be a 3. Just got to find a clean look. You need at least the tie on this possession. Doesn't have to be super quick, right? Because you got 36 seconds, but you can't force anything either. I know that sounds tough, but you want it to be something clean. If it doesn't go, it doesn't go, but you want it to be, I'm assuming, in the hands of Caden Gaines again. At the end of regulation, I mean, you got him the clean three-point look, just rattled out. But I say that, Gage Hutchins might flash open too in this scenario, right? Or Luke Tyler, you've seen him be confident. So best thing you just do is just be calm on this possession and find it. And again, regardless of how this turns out, I can't say enough about how
this whole team, Tyler, I mean, they all played great.
Has just absolutely took it to Weatherford today, right? And if you play with that confidence going forward, you got a shot the rest of this weekend no matter what happens.
That you do. Back we are out of the timeout, 36 flat. Boomers trail the Weatherford Eagles by 2. Lost to them 4 times this season, trying to get that win. Gaines inside, inbounds to Roach quickly. Roach scanning, now to Treese. Treese trying to get it to Gaines. Finally does. He's guarded by Jackson Smith. Double team comes. Gaines imposing his will, getting inside, off the glass, and they're going to say he traveled with it.
Yeah, just kept his feet moving too much, right? Like at some point, you're taking the contact, yes, but you got to be able to go up with that shot. So
23.6, timeout on the floor again.
And now you got to foul quick, hope for a miss.
That's you do, and then you got to hit a 3. 23.6 to go. Boomers down by 2. Eagles ball. Next foul for either team as bonus free throws.
Fouls carried over from the fourth quarter, by the way, so keep that in mind because usually they reset after each quarter. Now it did carry over from the fourth, so the Boomers don't have to worry about fouling any extra. And Weatherford, as you mentioned, just next foul for them will be free throws for the Boomers as well. Caden Gaines, though, 19 points tonight, 11 for Gage Hutchins. Air Laredo fouled out with 13 in this one. Luke Talley's had 6. Who could be a hero? Is there any way you can find a way to force another turnover by Weatherford? If not, you're going to have to foul it quick.
Timeout has commenced. It is Cooper Bryant, Jackson Smith, Dylan Epp, Cash Weiberg, Jacoby Flynn for the Eagles. Gaines, Roach, Gage Hutchins, Jesse Treese, Luke Talley on the floor for the Boomers. And they are in a full court man press. Jackson Smith gets it inside to Flynn. Bounce pass back to Smith. Smith in the backcourt. Ahead to Dylan Epp. Dylan Epp has it. Ahead to Cooper Bryant, who finishes it with ease. 13 seconds to play. Clock is running. Caden Gaines gets it off the inbounds and is immediately fouled by Jacoby Flynn.
So you'll take that if you're the Boomers because that's free throws for Gaines.
And
9
these are,
seconds.
If you're the Boomers, you've got to have both of these. So 9.8 to go. Boomers trail by 4. Gaines at the line to try to shrink that just a little bit and then hope for a steal or a missed free throw on the other end. Gaines' first free throw drops home.
He's got 20.
That's the bigger one, or that's the big one, but here comes the bigger one. Gaines does make his second free throw as well. Smith set to inbound, looking for some room. Epp now.
Foul Epp.
Epp getting across half court, and Jacoby Flynn wide open, and that's going to do it, folks. Boomers tried and played very good ball game, but falling just 4 points short here to the Weatherford Eagles. We're going to step aside for a quick break. We'll have your post-game stats right after this. This is Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Great teams aren't carried by just one player. They're built on trust, determination, and people who show up for each other. Bank of Western Oklahoma does the same with your finances. We make decisions right here at home with lenders who know how to hustle for your goals. Bank of Western Oklahoma works like a true team. We're motivated, loyal, and ready to help you win your next financial game. Bank of Western Oklahoma, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
This is Matty Mitchell with Vance Auto Group in Woodward, Oklahoma. Vance is Northwest Oklahoma's dealer with the best deals on GMC, Chevrolet, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Vance also has a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles. No matter if your credit is good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, Vance is the home of the 100% credit approval, and we almost always beat your bank. Plus, we have 0% financing on select new models. And this month, Vance is donating $50 for every vehicle sold to help the Woodward County Sheriff's Department purchase life-saving equipment. We support Northwest Oklahoma, so give Vance a chance and buy local.
Keep your home safe and secure with Arlo Secure from Pioneer. Our battery-operated doorbell cameras and solar-powered outdoor cameras make it easier than ever to protect your home. Enjoy 2K video resolution and instant alerts day or night, starting at just $15 a month. Visit GoPioneer.com today and enjoy peace of mind with Arlo Secure.
And back in Weatherford as a classic contest tonight, this boys game. The Weatherford Eagles, though, however, emerged victorious over the Boomers 55-51 in overtime. A thriller back and forth the entire way. Let's take a look at your post-game stats for the Boomers. In this one, Caden Gaines wound up with 20 points leading the way. 21, hit 2 threes, hit some big free throws down the stretch. Air Laredo had 13. Unfortunately for the Boomers, he fouled out late stages of the fourth quarter. Had Gage Hutchins with 11 all in that third quarter, and Luke Talley with 6. For the Weatherford side, Jackson Smith, no surprise, Action Jackson, 23 points for the Eagles. Big time for the senior to lead them in the way. Cash Weiberg was hot to start this one. He finished with 14. And then he had Cooper Bryant get to 10 points to lead the Eagles. They outscored the Boomers 18-11 to tie things up going into overtime. Then get the Boomers 9-5 in OT. Ely, tough, emotional, but if you're Woodward, it's not over, right? You'll come back Friday here against Shaw Marshall, play at 2:30, and then try to get your chance into that area or into that regional championship game, consolation side, to play in that area. And I tell you what, if you play with the confidence that you just did tonight, I don't know who else can beat you.
Yeah, you're right. Tyler, this is a tough one.
It is.
I couldn't imagine being a player right now. I'm actually pretty down right now myself. But, you know, that was good. That was a most fun game I've done so far. That was a tough way to finish it. Those kids fought hard. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, you're right. Looking forward, you know, those kids are definitely down on themselves right now. But you know, you leave that locker room, you keep that head up, you leave the Eagles nest, you go home, be proud of yourselves, and Friday afternoon, just get back to it, play that same brand of basketball, and you could possibly face this team again.
Well, that would be in the area. Weatherford's
area,
clincher. Yeah.
Obviously, yeah. You could possibly play this team again
in the area
down the road if you win, obviously.
Yeah. So.
But that was, oh man,
the emotions.
I'm sick right now.
That's what it is with high school basketball, especially the playoffs. We saw it all on display last week in Visay at the regional. See it here tonight. Tough break for the Boomers. Girls fall 51-33. They're now 9-17 on the season. They will play John Marshall Friday at 1 o'clock. The boys now 17-9 on the year. They will as well play John Marshall at 2:30 on Friday. So we'll have both those contests here on Z92 and Boomer TV. Hopefully on the Boomer TV side we'll have that camera fix. Had an issue with it tonight, so apologies on that for the live stream. But Ely, phenomenal job tonight, my guy. Appreciate you. Kyler, as always, appreciate you for coming along and helping us out in the capacity you did. Dakota Widener, great job back at the studio. And folks, we will catch up with these teams, and we also catch up with our state wrestlers tomorrow night on the Boomer Coaches Show, get a preview of the weekend ahead to finish out the regional tournament. With that, everybody, thank you for joining us once again, and have a great rest of your night. We will catch you tomorrow on the Boomer Coaches Show.
You've been listening to Woodward Boomer Sports.